Do you guys ever think that Russell Wilson will be able to outlive the "Let's Ride" meme?
It'll be worse if he doesn't perform.
Oh, it will be hilarious if he doesn't perform. Absolutely.
Well, like, you know how K-State did the young K-State freshman last year did the TikTok to Baby, and it got posted everywhere?
Oh, yes.
If the Broncos are good, we're going to see Let's Ride everywhere.
Oh, my
If they're bad, we're also going to see Let's Ride.
We'll see, like, CBS Sports posting, Broncos country, let's ride.
Exactly.
If Russ throws for 400 yards in a game.
Every game they lose, opposing team fans are opposing team 15-year-olds are going to be under that Twitter.
I think
account.
they'll just make it a thing at the stadium.
You might as well.
They'll
you
be
might as well.
running out the tunnel like Broncos country.
It's gonna be.
Let's ride.
They're gonna post. They're gonna put like
Broncos country.
let's ride, and the crowd goes insane. Yeah, but if not, he's gonna be definitely in his nightmares. Broncos country, let's
want to ride anymore.
Broncos country, let's ride. No, please no. That being said, Dahm, that's Truesers, let's ride. Oh, welcome everybody back into another episode of Dahm. That's true. Except it's not just another episode of Dahm That's True. That's right. It is the season 2 finale of Dahm That's True. The hot take special. We've gathered over 40 hot takes for this episode.
And you never know. There might be one or two more coming from the hosts.
Oh, I know. I've got mine.
I've got a
I'll
hot
share
take.
with
I'm ready to tell you.
Likewise.
Fair enough.
Should we? So you guys all have your hot take.
Yes.
I don't know if your guys' hot take is AFC West related or not. Is it?
Yeah, mine's of
Mine
course.
is,
Yeah, it's
all of ours
Chiefs
are
related.
Okay, so then I think we should challenge ourselves to do a non-AFC West hot take as well.
Okay, I can find one.
I'll get to formulating.
Exactly. As we're going,
Let me
it's gonna be at the end,
brainificate.
but
Yeah, right.
it's a thought that I had literally right now. So
That's fair. Well, of course, I'm your host with the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the beast with the least, Owen Domination 7 Dahm. 104 episodes. And we're joined by the being named Ian. No. Nope.
I don't think we should go with
The brain named Ian.
I don't think we should go with.
Just call me the produce lord.
What rhymes with Ian, honestly?
Peeing. That's the only word.
Peeing?
It's the only word that rhymes with Ian.
The man who can't stop peeing.
The miscreant Ian.
He said Korean for a second.
Also
The
rhymes with
eggplant
Ian.
lord.
Just gonna throw that out there.
Eggplant
Like,
lord?
kind of.
The white Korean.
Right.
But he's not Korean. That's the problem.
All right, 104 episodes of Dahm That's True, and it's finally over. That's right. Wow,
could
really
put
happy
out
for it.
What? What do you mean?
Just when I was a kid and I used
yeah.
to watch the Olympics with my parents. My brother's name is Curtis, and my mom always used to mix up our names and say Korean. And when I was asking what the flag was, my dad was like, "It's Korean," and I was getting pissed. I'm like, "No,
It's not.
I'm Ian."
Korean. I can't believe your mom just called you guys Korean.
She still does.
You know what my dad calls me?
Still does. She can't.
Literally all of my siblings' names.
Yeah.
When my
right.
dad's in a pinch trying to get somewhere, he's like, "Okay, Elise, Owen, whoever the hell you are."
It doesn't happen to me too often. I don't get confused with Sawyer too often, luckily.
Like my dad will just whatever name. I get called my sister's name, both of my brother's names, and they get called all the names too. Just
I've
whatever.
even been called the dog's name
You
once.
all look the same.
We do look the same.
Okay, so as always, this is our hot take special. I think this is our third or fourth hot take special.
I think we've had hot take specials pre-Super Bowl each time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we've had so this will be, I think, 5.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, we ranked all of our hot takes. We re-ranked all the hot takes.
That was a good one. I did like that one.
Damn, I ain't watching all that. Congratulations, or sorry that happened. Whatever, dude.
Okay.
I hate you. Okay. That being said,
That from our fellow host of Grub Buds. Notice the Z, by
notice
the way.
Z. We will not waste too much more time. We promised hot takes. We're here to get into hot takes. Again, don't forget, if you do want to donate to charity, we are raising for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Any dollar counts.
Yes, as always, we do on these one-year episodes of Dahm That's True. We try to do a little bit of good and raise a little bit of money for charity. That being said, Dahm, that's Schroezers. Let's run. No, I'm sorry. Eventually, I'm going to stop doing that.
You can't stop.
I can't. Well, I can't.
It's okay.
All right.
It's okay.
Let's get into the first one here, guys. So as always with any tier list, we have a hot take tier list here. It'll be here. I'll even actually. Oh no, I'll grab the thing that's not the fucking thing, and then I'll do this. Okay, so we'll do this so we can roll up and down. S, A, B, C, D, F. Nobody puts anything in E tier unless it's an eggplant for a vegetable tier list.
To be fair, our listeners and people who are sending in the hot takes generally we haven't had too many terrible tier takes.
No,
we've had some like mid takes before. And then, for the most part, though, the joke ones are the ones that get sent to the bad tier.
Yeah.
But for the most part, our listeners are, pretty knowledgeable. So
yep.
I'm looking forward to this year's Truman because I know that a lot of the ones that were me I liked a lot.
All right. Well, let's start off incredibly hot to piss off Cowboys fans. And that one is Dak Prescott is Kirk Cousins with better PR. Owen, thoughts?
Dude, that's just a flaming amazing take. Have you seen their stats?
I think that's an insult to Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins has much better stats than, and I don't think I view Kirk Cousins as being worse than Dak.
Kirk is underrated as hell.
Kirk is
in
underrated
fantasy.
as hell.
He's the chokiest primetime quarterback of all
on a
time.
Monday.
That's
if you can't play, if you just can't play on a certain day of the week, come on.
He's bad at Mondays, man.
Yeah, well, he can't play at a certain time of the week. It's his time of the
Garfield,
week.
Kirk Cousins hating Mondays.
Let's see. Okay,
no one's photoshopped Kirk Cousins' face on
I
Garfield
have
yet.
not seen that.
Oh, I'm investing in this meme. I'm just.
Did you guys actually know that Dak Prescott had more touchdowns and more yards last year than Kirk Cousins?
He did.
Could have fooled me.
Damn. Do we need to downgrade this take?
No, I mean, again, I think it's I think they're absolutely right. But I guess I don't know if Dak has better PR is the thing. I mean, I think you're at the fan base, you work for the team that's one of the most scrutinized teams in the, National Football League.
No PR, no earnings, your dog shit?
PR isn't, he plays for the Cowboys. Nobody talks about the Vikings. Everybody talks about the Cowboys for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a fair take. Both of them hovering around 67% completion percentage. Kirk is normally over 4,000 yards. Dak had a 4,900 yard season and a 4,400 yard season, but his first three were all under 4,000. But since Kirk Cousins has been a starter, he's only gone under 4,000 one time.
Criminally underrated, man.
Yeah, and he always throws for over 25 touchdowns. Dak has only thrown for over 25 touchdowns twice in his 6-year career. Okay, then
these stats are just making me think this one needs to move down a little.
Yeah, Dak Prescott is Kirk Cousins with better PR. Just because I never really viewed Dak Prescott as being better than Kirk Cousins, I'm going to throw this in a solid B tier. Listen, you're not wrong. I get what the take is trying to do here.
I do too.
But Kirk Cousins is better than Dak. But I think it would go higher if we believed otherwise and then had just looked and been like, wow, that's crazy. But we're not. So we're going to Dak Cousins is Dak Prescott
Cousins?
Is Kirk Cousins with better PR.
Quarterback of all time.
Oh,
Dak Cousins.
All right. And then we get
Rick.
into the Ian take.
Oh, we're going straight for mine.
Matt Ryan MVP candidate.
Oh, God.
Ian, where would you rate this take?
What would I rate this? S, obviously. Probably C if I'm being realistic.
This is an easy C tier. There's no Ian is smart. By the way, Hannah Learns to Read is probably your biggest fan of the chat because he has bet.
Yes, sir. My guy.
5 units. He's bet 5 units on Matt Ryan to win the MVP at like 50-1. So
I love the take.
I know you do. It's your take.
Wrong take.
It's a wrong take. It's
it.
objectively wrong.
Just wait till it happens.
It's fair. If it happens, I'll add on another $10 to Hannah Learns to Read's bet.
Give me a belt when it's right. Having the best take.
The Matt Ryan belt.
The Matt Ryan belt.
Christ. All right. Jesus. That being said, let's keep it rolling. I don't think we need to discuss this any longer than we have already.
The fucking crop tool didn't grab his teeth.
It's the worst Photoshop I've ever seen.
Wait, what did the crop tool do? Wait, let me see that again.
It didn't grab his teeth.
Oh my god. Oh, then absolutely. That's absolutely how you should just leave it. Okay, the next one comes from I hate
Looks like
Mondays.
he's got lasagna in his
Just
I
post
hate
that photo and just say I hate Mondays on Twitter. The next one comes from my buddy Alex. He says Tyreek Hill is elite despite having Mahomes, and our receiving core will suffer. Listen, I think half of this is right. Tyreek Hill is elite,
Agreed. I don't think anyone's questioning that.
but will the
Or should
receiving
be.
core suffer?
I don't think so, personally.
I think
The Chiefs receiving core or the Dolphins receiving core?
the Chiefs receiving core. I think the thing that people forget is that essentially the receiving core lost Tyreek Hill, Byron Pringle, and Demarcus Robinson.
Right.
Those are your three that you missed. And instead, you have now come back with Juju Smith-Schuster, who is worse than Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
But you also added MVS, who's probably better than Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah.
And Sky Moore, who is probably better and has more upside than Byron Pringle.
Yep.
So it's not. We're not going to suffer as bad. The floor for the Chiefs receiving core is a lot higher now, but the ceiling is also a lot
I just think
lower.
the second you drop D-Rop off of your roster,
Yes,
it's way better.
we
I don't know,
D-robbed
you
him
see that
for sure.
nasty D-Rop play in the preseason
I
game,
did see
though?
he scored.
In
Yeah.
the
He
third
juked
quarter.
the mess out of that man.
In
though.
the third quarter, though.
So where would you guys put this? I'm thinking another C tier. No, I'd throw it in the B tier.
It's pretty hot.
It's a pretty hot take, and I don't think it's Tyreek Hill is elite. For
Yeah,
sure.
no,
that
for
is
sure.
Tyreek Hill is a top 2 unique talent in the NFL.
I keep forgetting how, because we do this every year. We do the takes. It's like if we think it's a dumb take, obviously it's low.
Yeah,
But I mean, I think you should move that to A tier. I think that's if you think that truly Tyreek is the only reason that the Chiefs were good and that they might be bad next year. I think that makes that a hot take.
okay.
That's
Well, I don't
my
know if we're
argument.
going on how hot it is. I think it's kind of a mix of how hot it is versus how right we think it is.
Okay.
But I'll leave it. God,
I don't know.
I
I'm
feel like it
struggling.
feels right in the B tier.
Okay.
And I have the mouse, so.
All right. It's fair.
All right. Magma is hot.
S
Guys,
tier.
gentlemen, our first. This is an
Yeah.
S tier take. This is an
I
easy
don't know how
one.
you argue that.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, Magma
absolutely.
hot.
You nailed
As,
that one. You binked
I believe Rex Hudler says Magma hot.
it.
Good
That was
old
also from
Rex.
Alex. The last one from Alex. He said that Bay Boy is the best restaurant in KC.
I haven't had Bay Boy.
Neither have I. Should I
I
feel
don't know.
ashamed?
I also have not had Bay Boy.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
damn.
What is Bay Boy?
Oh, baby boy.
I think we might have to.
Oh, it's actually a sandwich shop. My aunt has told me to get this. It's located on the West Plaza.
do like
Oh, we could do
sandwiches,
this.
you know, like-
We could do this. Tune into hey. Also, check out our Patreon, by the way. Patreon.com/open disaster. You guys can see us maybe eat this as maybe a little bonus episode. Maybe we'll go to a restaurant and.
Well, we got to go back to Tacos El Charo because we got to get that again. That burger
K-Tal
again.
Pollo.
Oh, sorry, K-Tal
We do this
Pollo,
every
yeah.
time. I don't even know where you
It's-
pulled.
It's something El Charo is the name of the burger.
Oh, okay.
That's why, and I keep mixing it up.
Man, and these BA Boy sandwiches do look good, but we have not had it, and I don't think you can say the best restaurant in Kansas City exists when we've got things like Chop House or
I think you need to put it into the
or
gray tier.
Stock
I
Hill.
think you need to make a gray tier and put it into not enough information to process.
Nah. Let's throw it in the C tier.
Okay.
Because I have heard the sandwiches are good, but I don't think you can put it above a barbecue restaurant. Or Bay Boy is amazing. All right, that's from Bargy 101.
Wait, he's from
maybe I-
England, dude. There's no way he's
no,
had it.
Bargy. No, that's my buddy.
Oh.
Bargy is definitely from Missouri.
Oh, I thought Bargy was one of the England boys.
no.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no. Let's keep that in the C tier. Again, barbecue restaurants, Chop House, Stock Hill,
Slaps.
Slaps,
Joe's.
Slaps,
man,
Joe's.
There's so many good restaurants. Eddie V's.
Woodyard.
I don't know, man. Maybe for the bang for the buck might be pretty solid, honestly. Man, sorry.
Oh, dude, Tacos El Gallo's up there for best restaurants in KC. Damn, that place is good.
Yeah. All right. That being said,
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Mission Taco.
I do like
I
this.
love Mission Taco.
Is this
If
solid?
you guys like Mission Taco, you like Tacos El Gallo.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's so many good taco places in Kansas City.
Dude, Kansas City. We can put this hot take on there. He's got to be a top 5 Mexican in the nation.
It's a top 5. So it's not a top 5 Mexican place, Mexican city, but it is a top 5 Central American city.
True.
Because there's so many things you can do.
Nicaraguan, Honduran.
Yes, that's the thing, is that with all the meatpacking plants, there's such a, in the Kansas and Missouri area, is that Kansas City has this weird cultural hub of all these different Central American foods, whereas Honduran, El Salvadorian, Nicaraguan, Mexican, Colombian, Brazil, Brazil's obviously, we're getting into South America, same with Colombia. But there's so many options in Kansas City that nobody else has. I was reading an article about that.
Yeah, I mean, I can legitimately name, like, how many people know, because I can name an Honduran place, El Michoacan, shout out West Olathe.
Yeah.
And then it's on the way home on I-35 is the Nicaraguan place. And apparently, Carrington Harrison from 610 says it's really good. So
interesting. I have a gift card to El Salvador Reno.
Oh, the fact that we can name 2 Salvadorian places is good enough.
Yep.
Good enough.
Man, I love some fucking pupusas.
Yeah.
So the reason I won that is because at work they had a Hispanic trivia month, trivia session.
Yeah.
And the reason I won it is because all of it was food questions.
And you were like, oh,
and I was and so afterwards people came over to my
shit.
desk. I got second place.
Yeah.
And people came over to my desk and they were like, "How did you know so much about Hispanic culture?" And I was like, "Bro, I am just a big guy, man." I was like, "You do not get this big without eating wide ranges of food." And so, all right, the next pick on the next take on here is Bears get the number 1 pick. This is actually from a Bears fan.
Yeah, Heat. I'm really down on the Bears.
I like it.
They have a lot of K-State kids that I think are good, but I think their overall team makeup is not great.
Let's put this in the A tier.
Only
I don't
team that
think
could be worse is the Lions
or the Falcons. I don't think they're a
forgot
slam
about them.
dunk
Dude,
to get
you
the,
guys are forgetting.
but
I think the worst team in the league is going to be this year, actually. So I think that's a hot take.
Ooh.
I think the Seahawks are going to be awful. They play in a
could be.
tough division.
Yeah.
The 49ers are going to be good.
Horrendous
The
O-line.
Rams are going to be good. The Cardinals are going to at least be fine.
Yeah, they'll be
That's
like
not a
500
recipe
at
for
least.
success for the Seahawks, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to put Bears get the number 1 pick into the A tier. I don't think it's a slam dunk S tier take that's that spicy, but I appreciate how spicy it is, and I think they're in the running of the 5 teams that could probably end up with the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, I mean, we still can't count out the Jags yet. I mean, what do we think one coach is going to fix it? But once again,
Super
yeah,
Bowl. They'll make it a lot better.
I think it's an A tier. I think you're right.
All right. Next one. Lions make the playoffs.
Okay, I really like the new Coach Campbell.
I love the boldness of it. And I do love what Dan Campbell is doing there.
Have you seen any of his quotes?
They
Hard Knocks
upgraded
stuff?
wideouts too.
Yeah, they got.
Aiden
That's where
Hutchinson looks
DJ
good.
Shark went.
Yep, and they still got Hawkinson. Jameson Williams will be back eventually this year, and Amon St. Brown on the come up.
But are they making the playoffs?
I don't think so.
Uh,
Tough division, man.
yeah,
Where's
they're
you guys
not
throw this?
not beating the Vikings or the Packers.
The B tier
I like B.
or the C tier?
I don't think it's a C tier.
It's
I
better
think
than
there's
C.
I think you've got to appreciate it for how bold it is. Jesus Christ.
It's bold, and I could see it happening.
it's
the
not
thing.
it's not outside of the realm of possibility.
especially with the extra playoff team.
Yep.
And with Green Bay supposedly, going to be on a downward slope, kind of help them out a little bit.
Aaron on
And
them
one team
Perkies.
has to go worst to first every year.
It's true.
Okay.
Someone's got to do it.
All right. I think we have our first certified bad take. This is from my buddy Matt. And let me show you the stats.
I saw the stats for this.
Listen, I've got to show you the stats. It is that in their first 38 career games, Daniel Jones had a 12-25 record. Josh Allen had 23-15 record. By the way, that's a fucking huge difference. In case anybody
Almost
was
a
wondering.
flip flop there.
Yeah.
Yes. Daniel Jones has a 63% completion percentage. Josh Allen had a 60. Pass and rush yards per game combined, 247 for Daniel Jones, 249 for Josh Allen. Pass touchdowns and interceptions is 45-29 to 51-28. But here's the thing. Josh Allen took a nuclear leap his third year that I do not think Daniel Jones is primed to do, and I don't think Daniel Jones has the offensive weapons around him that Josh Allen got when he added Stephon Diggs.
He's the fastest player in the league, Truman.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Ever
start.
seen him kick on the Jets?
And listen,
He gets those deer legs moving.
and I know he gets Josh Allen's offensive coordinator as his head coach. I'm not throwing this in F tier.
What if they're good though, bro?
No.
Oh my god.
No,
The Giants?
They won't be.
They're bad.
This
They've
is a
got-
certified no way.
All their receivers are going to end up on the IR by week 8.
That's true. Victor Cruz is still playing.
Okay, so I'm ready to throw this taking the D tier. Somebody said, look at the stats. Danny Dimes is just as good as Josh Allen.
That
goes in
they
the
still
D
got
tier.
Sterling
I think
Shepard.
if you look just at the stats, that's the only way you can justify that.
Yeah, like,
Yes,
you ever
that's-
seen him play? Like, it's just eye test.
You're
Yeah,
missing so
like-
much context, and it's
Ugh.
just Josh Allen went nuclear in his third year and added Stephon Diggs. I mean, just come on, dude. Let's calm down. Let's all take a fucking
Let's be
break.
real. Let's be real.
Okay.
I mean, he wanted. We told him to give us hot takes, and
Yeah, he gave me a steaming hot pile of takes. Somebody said, so far, I give life like a 4 out of 10, man. It sucks being an adult. Ooh.
Put that up there. Get that up there.
And the S, I'd go to in the A tier.
I keep telling
Maybe
all
not
my
a 4
friends,
out of 10.
I keep telling all my friends to not graduate college, and they keep not listening to me.
just Van
That's
Wilder.
fair. That's fair. You should stay, for a little bit longer, maybe.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with 5 to 6
Yeah, I wish
years
I
of
would have done a
college.
5. I wish I didn't want to do a 5 personally. A lot easier senior year for me.
Yeah, maybe 6 is too long. All right. Allen Robinson is a better wide receiver than Cooper Kupp.
Dude, that's a flaming hot
That is a
take.
Okay,
flaming
as
hot
in,
take.
as
Is
in,
it right?
he going to be a better receiver this year or in general?
Well, the thing is that we're going to be able to find out this year because he's playing with Matthew Stafford.
And
But he could be more talented and be better than Cooper Kupp and just hasn't got to play with a competent quarterback. He's had to play with Justin Fields and Mitch Trubisky.
I love Allen Robinson, but I don't know.
This is the same Allen Robinson that was putting up numbers with Blake Bortles, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's throw this in a very safe tier. Let's throw this in B tier.
We can't put it any higher. Cooper Kupp is coming off of a Super Bowl MVP.
He's coming off of a
Reigning-
Triple Crown year, yeah.
Reigning Triple Crown winner.
Yeah, no.
Wait, did he get the regular season MVP too?
No, Triple Crown is touchdowns, yards, and
Oh.
receptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And didn't he win Offensive Player of the Year too?
He had to have. No, Jonathan Taylor might have.
Did he?
I don't know.
Now you're making me wonder.
I don't know. When a Chiefs player isn't in the running, I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, understandable.
I understand. I get it.
So yeah, whatever. Somebody else won it. Cool. Like Walter
Job
Payton.
Cup.
Like Walter Payton, man of the year. I pay attention to it when I think a Chiefs player. has a
He was the
legitimate chance.
AP Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. Fair
Who
enough.
cares
Jonathan
what
Taylor
AP
must have got second then.
thinks?
Yeah, probably. I mean, how does he get anything lower than second?
AP Offensive Player of the Year. Jonathan Taylor did get second.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
remember Jonathan Taylor picked after Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
It's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
It's gonna happen every year. Still hurts though.
Yep.
Sorry.
It does hurt.
This is a big one. This was again from our boy Hannah Learns to Read. He's been in chat. Logan submitted this. He said, "Until Cowboys fans hold a union-style strike and blow up, as in get rid of everybody, the locker room, coach to punter, the Cowboys will never be a contender." He says that Cowboys fans simply just spend too much money.
True. Facts.
This is a
Absolutely.
flaming hot take, and I
Absolutely
do
love
think
it.
they are stuck in a rut of mediocre.
Put it up there. That's
I think this is an S tier take.
that's a good, wonderful
I
take.
agree.
That's a wonderful.
I think
take.
he's absolutely onto something. I don't
Also,
think
like,
they
I
can go
think
anywhere
I
with
the
where
problem
despise the
starts with
Cowboys.
their owner.
Right.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is the worst.
He's very obviously like a huge racist. Like and I hate just throwing around that term willy nilly.
See-
But the amount of black head coaches that have been the obvious hire for the Cowboys job, there no way in the world should Mike McCarthy be.
Yeah, the fact that Mike McCarthy is still the head coach is just insane.
Yeah, I hate Jerry Jones.
Well, I mean, isn't there a whole bunch of news articles about him being a racist?
He is such an awful owner.
Yeah, I'm
Cringe.
yeah, I'm with you guys.
I think we'll be better if we build the most expensive stadium.
If he sells, if the Cowboys will not win anything until he's no longer the owner.
Yep. Home Run Chase had to say that Pats finished third in the division.
Under Dolphins, Bills,
It's got to be Dolphins.
No,
Bills,
dude,
right?
Jets.
Jets.
I mean, technically it could be
Hey.
anybody,
I
but
like it.
Jets.
Jets are going to be good this year.
Pats will finish third in the division. I think
A tier take. That's doable.
I think it's an A tier take only because Skylar Thompson's going to be starting. How you feeling, Evan?
Cat's bias.
I like that take too.
All right.
Let's leave it. Yeah.
Spicy.
All right.
Very nice.
I'm down for it. Steelers have a losing record by end of season.
Nope.
I'm going to put this in the C tier. Here's the thing. Mike Tomlin is just the model of consistency.
He's a monster.
One, it's not that hot of a take because everybody expects the Steelers to be bad this year.
Rookie quarterback.
But Mike Tomlin has also drugged the corpse of Ben Roethlisberger for 2 seasons in a row to a plus 500 record in the playoffs.
Mike Tomlin's just too good for a losing season.
Did anything else come out about Watt's injury?
Is
it severe?
No, I heard it was not severe. Speaking of staying in the AFC North, Chase had said Watson returns for suspension and helps the Browns make the playoffs. He did also put in parentheses that he would hate if this happens.
Well, right. One, it's in his division, and two, Deshaun Watson's a terrible person. I think it's an A tier take. I think that the Browns are a pretty complete team.
I think this is a B tier take.
Who do they have backing him up right now? I don't even
Jacoby
remember.
Brissett.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is it actually?
Yeah. That's why I put this in a B tier take. He's just not
known Super Bowl champion Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in B tier. I just don't really particularly believe in that the Browns are gonna stay afloat enough to even get close enough to.
They've got the defense for it.
Okay, but do we know how long the suspension is? Is it officially 11?
11.
It was 11.
Last I've seen.
It's officially. He's accepted that.
But has he looked good?
No, he hasn't looked good.
He's looked bad, right?
We want to throw this lower.
I think he's going to be extremely rusty.
Well, and I think there's something to be said about not being able to use NFL facilities for so many games and things like that. It's the same thing with DeAndre Hopkins. You drafted DeAndre Hopkins, not a terrible move, but I feel like every time we do this, it's like, oh, well, when he comes back from suspension, he's going to be so good. And unless it's like the 4-game suspension, they almost always look so bad. And I don't know what the deal
for
is.
like a couple weeks.
Well, yeah, I'll remind you. I don't need him to be good when he immediately comes back. I need him to be good in week 10, 11, 12.
I know. But I'm worried about him getting hurt when he's not at NFL game speed ready.
That's true.
Right.
It was a flyer.
Yeah. Which brings us to actually.
Oh God.
I want to update and make sure that we're in the right.
Like I can flip this table, right? Like that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can, absolutely.
Chase has got some good takes and Chase has got some bad takes. Okay.
Chase has got some cakes. He put a smiley face after this one because he knew he was trying to get under his skin. He's gonna rile us up. Listen,
we're not falling for your games, clown. No, Chase is a good friend of the show, but no, Chase is a terrible take.
Hot take, terrible take.
Yeah. Listen, no.
Yeah.
I think this is an F tier take. The Broncos are getting last in this division. The Broncos are not going to be good.
Let's ride.
I don't care how good Russell
place.
Wilson looks. I think their wide receiver cores look bad. I think
they're
their defense
injured.
looks
They're already
bad.
injured. They lost 2 starters already.
I think Jerry Jeudy wouldn't have even started unless Tim Patrick or
Jerry Jeudy overrated.
Tim Patrick. That sounds right.
Tim Patrick,
hurt. Got hurt. So, yeah, no. That's it. We're putting it in the F tier.
Mr. Frying Pans for Hands, Jerry Jeudy.
Bengals lead the league in interceptions. Let's look where the Bengals were last year. They did re-sign their safety finally, but I think he just signed the franchise tag.
In thrown interceptions? Absolutely.
So he did mention that he was very high because he was just running on a little bit of a high because the Bengals had just their Bengals safety has finally signed his franchise tag, which definitely means he's gone next year, by the way. But let's take a look at the team defense. Let's look how close they were last year. Because you still have Eli Apple as a cornerback is your issue.
Just horrendous.
Just horrendous.
You're not great.
Not good.
Talks a lot of shit, too.
Talks. Writes a lot of checks that his ass can't
Dude,
catch.
his freaking Twitter turned into a message board after they lost the Super Bowl.
It sure
the Cincinnati
did.
Bengals.
Chiefs fans,
I loved it.
We were Chiefs fans, we were salty at it.
He asked for it.
He did.
He asked for it. All
The
right.
Cincinnati Bengals were 18th in the league last year. They had 13 interceptions. First place was 26 interceptions.
The Colts? Who's first?
Dallas Cowboys, actually.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. that they had Mr. Can't Cover Anyone.
But
Get a lot of
you mean
picks.
Just
Trevon Diggs.
Yeah.
Marcus Peters part 2.
Yeah. So that being said,
speaking of 13 interceptions, that's exactly the amount of numbers that they would need. A Marcus Peters level of interceptions.
listen, I'm not going to throw this in the F tier because they weren't bottom 5 or anything, but they were bottom half of the league, man. And they didn't get any better. They just finally got their guy to sign the franchise tag. So, yes. He said Packers, Bucks, and Rams won't make the Super Bowl.
Love it.
You love that take? Who's going to make it then?
Anybody else?
In the NFC?
Yeah.
Who?
Well, we think the Vikings can do it.
Yeah, I guess we had the Vikings and the Saints.
I actually think that the Niners could do it.
With Trey Lance?
I think that the Niners are sneaky good, man.
I don't know how I feel about Trey Lance yet.
I'm cautiously optimistic about the Niners.
The Niners are good.
I think Arizona could feasibly do it.
Packers, Bucks, Rams.
I think the Saints could feasibly do it.
I'm ready to give this an A tier because I do believe in the Saints and the Vikings. I believe the Saints are going to make a big jump, and I don't think the Rams the Rams lost Von Miller, who I think kind of completed their defense, but I also think Von Miller's kind of not as great.
Von Miller went to
not
Buffalo,
Broncos.
right?
Von Miller.
Buffalo, yeah, he went to Buffalo.
That Buffalo defense is.
That's going to be so nasty.
It'll be fine. I think it'll be fine.
The offense that I'm worried about for Buffalo.
The offense is also just going to be fine. If you look at Josh Allen's numbers, they're actually a little pedestrian.
It's because he plays in the AFC East.
I guess. I don't know. But, like, the fact that his
numbers are bad, but Josh Allen's very good.
The fact he's the favorite for MVP is insane because he, like, you want to hear his numbers from last year?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, they were worse than Mahomes, weren't they?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
they were absolutely worse than Mahomes. And Mahomes had his worst season he's ever had.
His best season isn't as good as Mahomes' worst, but he's somehow better.
Yeah.
It's because everyone loves to hate the Chiefs right now.
Last year, Josh Allen had 4,400 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. That is all worse than his 2020 season. All 3 of those were worse than his 2020 season. He regressed.
Interesting. Listen, all I know is that the only reason that people are mad at Chiefs in general is because Chiefs fans have finally been able to talk about it, just in general, be happy on Twitter. Yeah. And people aren't used to Chiefs fans being happy on Twitter.
Have a winning season for once. Have a quarterback who's not Damon Heward.
Yep, or Tyler Palco, or Matt Castle.
Thigpen.
Or Tyler Thigpen.
Brody Croyle.
Dude, we watched all of them. They're legitimately, I don't think there was a worse time. Well, yeah, no, actually there wasn't a worse time to be born into the Chiefs fandom because right when we started like watching football actually, when we turned 10.
I think they had like Trent Green
got injured.
And he got hurt.
Yeah. Although we did, maybe if you were cool like me, you got to remember the 2003 season where they were like the best offense, but then they lost in the no punt game to Indianapolis, so.
I'm so glad I wasn't a cognizant Chiefs fan during that.
I thought you were going to say cunt. I don't know why, but.
No, cognizant.
He said Clemson finishes outside the top 15 in football. Listen, they weren't good last year, and they won't be good this year. I'm going to throw this in the B tier because I think it's just a boring take. He did say Texas is back, as in they finished in the top 25, but not in the top 10.
I'm fine with that. You can only have so many top 5 recruiting classes until something's gotta work.
Yeah, let's call that in the. Why is that not rapping? Hold on, sorry. Let me
rippity rap that text.
What the?
Yep, I'm sorry, guys.
What the hell?
But so, why is that not? That's weird. Let's just in case. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he said Texas is back, as in they finished in the top 25, but not in the top 10. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think a solid finish from a Big 12 team. Well, Cam Ewers.
Do we think he's good? They could be bad again, man.
I'm either down to put this in the A tier or the C tier, depending on what you guys think of Texas.
I'm down to keep it in the A tier for now. I like the spiciness.
Okay. All right.
But this could be downgraded at the end of the year.
I respect
it. Burrow and the Bengals win all 5 primetime games, showing Andy how to do it. Nope. Andy, we're not terrible at primetime games, although we did lose. I guess we lost the Monday night game to Baltimore and the Sunday night game to
Mahomes
Buffalo.
is like 8. Mahomes is like 8-2.
BS.
Mahomes is like 8-2 in primetime.
But Bengals win all 5 primetime games. Let's look at all 5 of the Bengals primetime games.
I don't remember who they're all against.
It can't be good. I'm telling you that they're probably not going to.
They're not going undefeated in those.
Let's see. The Bengals might win fucking 9 games, man.
Truman is down on the Bengals.
I'm down on the Bengals. I'm selling all my Bengals stock. Let's see. Primetime game number
Down
1
like that
versus
temperature.
at home versus the Dolphins.
They win that.
Yeah, it's Thursday night game.
They win
Anything
that.
could happen.
Dolphins are not that good.
October 9th in Baltimore. Sunday Night Football.
The Ravens are still bad.
Are they?
Dude, it's
Are they?
a disguised running back and his troop of clowns. Their
Look,
wide receiver
I-
group is terrible.
I'm
They are.
not a huge Lamar advocate as a quarterback, but saying they're bad, I don't know.
I think the
man.
Ravens
Their
Listen, I
defense
love-
is good.
I love the clown Lamar. He's a good quarterback, but he has absolutely no help. And Mark Andrews is not clutch.
They are at the Browns on Monday Night Football. Deshaun Watson is not back yet. You can call that one a win. They are at the Steelers on Sunday Night Football.
Win.
That's a win.
Yeah.
And their final primetime game is at home versus the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football and January 2nd.
They don't
in
win
a
that.
cold weather game. Joe Burr getting too cold.
Nah, they don't
think
beat
so,
the
man.
Bills.
No. So that being said,
we gave him 4 out of the 5.
Joe Burr throwing 3 picks against the Bills.
listen, I think you throw it in the C tier.
I don't know. We can't throw it in C tier. It's possible.
All right.
C tier is where it starts getting ridiculous.
I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Let me fix all these things real quick while we're
Go
still
format
talking.
painter. That's what that tool is?
Yeah.
No, I never used that tool in my life.
Well, now you know.
I don't need to.
You don't?
Use the format painter tool?
Yeah.
Shit, I might use it now. Might help me out.
Yeah. All right.
I still never used that in my life.
He said Jags finished second or better in the division. Listen, it's the AFC South. Anything could happen. I love that. Give it in the A tier. Fuck
It's
it.
a big spicy take.
Yeah.
I'm fine with A tier.
Yeah, I got no problem. I think that's a great
Guys, the
take.
Titans still have Derrick Henry.
Titans are bad.
Matt Ryan has a better year than
It's
Derek
the Colts.
Carr.
They're still good.
Colts are good.
Now
Colts
we're
have a
getting-
good defense.
Now we're getting into Owen's friends' takes. Matt Ryan has a better year than Derek Carr.
It's not ridiculous.
This is
I
not ridiculous.
love
but
it.
I don't like it. No.
S tier.
Who is Matt Ryan throwing to? Michael Pittman Jr.
Yep.
Yeah, he's very good.
He has Derek Carr is Devontae Adams, and Hunter Renfrow,
Oh, I do like Hunter Renfrow.
and Darren Waller, and he threw for like 4,800 yards last year. Anyways, you need Matt Ryan to return to MVP form.
What if he does?
This ends up as in the same category as Matt Ryan MVP candidate, because both those things have to happen.
Some
to be
bozo
true.
sent that in.
Yeah, who was that?
Harrison said he would trade Mike Tomlin for Andy Reid. Listen, I think this is actually an S tier take, based maybe even solely on age.
I guess Mike Tomlin is younger.
Mike Tomlin is like 50, and Andy Reid, you probably only have 5 to 10 years left with Andy
Listen.
Reid, and you could still have another 20 years left.
I
with
love
Mike
Mike Tomlin.
Wait, so
I really do.
shouldn't the names be switched? Trade Andy Reid for Mike Tomlin?
I mean, you know,
I think
or
the
is he- the
implication
trade-
of
the
I
trade
think
is
the
a trade.
understandability.
you have Andy Reid. Where the fuck is my
Okay.
mouse?
I mean, yeah, Mike Tomlin's great.
I love Mike Tomlin,
This is weird.
and dude,
My-
one of the greatest quotes of all time, I think, from Mike Tomlin. We do not care. That quote, you see that everywhere, and everyone's like, "Where is that from?" Yeah, it's a Mike Tomlin quote. I actually remember the quote. It was like, "Mike, what do you feel about people saying that you guys are gonna be?" It was something along the lines of like, "What are you guys saying about all the media negativity or something?" It's, we do not care.
I mean, that's like the best answer you can give, honestly.
Dude, my mouse cursor has disappeared. I don't know where it went.
Going in blind, baby. Oh, I saw it. It appeared for a brief moment.
Did you?
You went on incognito mouse mode.
Fuck.
There it is.
What? What the?
It's back.
All right, cool. Sorry, that being said, Skylar is a sleeper QB.
S tier. Pump up those Skylar stocks.
Listen, we're
fantasy?
all about the Skylars. I don't know if he can be a sleeper in fantasy.
No, I don't
was
think
like-
so.
In general, I like it. I kind of feel like Tua won't do great.
We got to put it in the B tier.
Let's put it in B tier. B tier should be.
He has been getting national love recently.
Skyler looked pretty dang solid.
He's been getting NFL Network love and Barstool love.
Again, we do reserve the right to go back and change any of these right at the end.
We always reserve the right to pump up Skyler stocks. We're definitely in the pump and dump scheme in terms of Skyler stock.
Oh yeah, fucking
We're pumping those numbers
make
up.
Dolphins fans start him and then have them fall apart.
Has Skyler fall apart? No.
No, just kidding.
Have the Dolphins fall apart.
Next one is Juju will finish as a top 10 wide receiver. I
don't like it, honestly.
I love this take.
Do you?
Really?
I don't like it just because I feel like he's not going to get enough looks.
I think he's going to get plenty of looks. He's back to practice this week. He did have a little sore knee.
Yeah.
Did Sky Moore clear all his injury protocols?
Yes, he cleared. No, it was Trent
MVS did
McDuffie
as well.
who was in concussion protocol.
Oh, did he clear those as well?
He did. Yeah,
Okay,
he was
good.
practicing. Listen.
Truman's a big believer in number 9.
I am
I'm a
too.
big
It's
Juju guy.
I don't say I don't like it because I don't
will
believe in
on that
Juju.
beat. I'm not afraid.
I just think Mahomes is really, really, truly going to spread the ball around every single game, and I just don't know if he's going to get enough catches to be top 10.
The thing is that Mahomes always spreads the ball around, and when he doesn't, the team loses. But when he does, everyone puts up big numbers.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Top 10, he's gonna have to absolutely munch on teams for top 10.
Yeah.
And he's got Kelsey. I mean, Kelsey's first option.
Tyreek Hill was the top 10 wide receiver last year.
Kelsey, Sky Moore,
he
BS.
really?
Hey, look, let me check. No, wait, hold on. Let me make sure my mouth isn't ready. Checks my ass can't catch. Cash.
I
ass
almost
can
feel
catch
like we're
these
going to
checks.
run the ball a little more this year, too.
We all make mistakes.
We'll
in the
see.
game, Ash
I don't
and
know if
Kimbo.
Andy has it in him, though.
Okay.
I picked
When
up
we're
Isaiah
talking
Pacheco
yards.
in fantasy.
Hey, man.
Tyreek Hill
I
was
don't hate
third
it.
in receptions.
In
Really?
catches?
Yes.
Was
That
this
is-
yards, though? Is this yards, though?
7th in yards.
He did feed the man because he wasn't throwing. See, that's
10th
what I
in
mean, though. It's just
touchdowns.
our wide receivers as a whole are
Where was
better.
Kelsey?
Kelsey in yards, 14th.
And catches?
In receptions, 13th.
Oh.
Mahomes had 2 guys in the top 15 last year.
And maybe I like it more.
I like the spice.
I like both of them. I like both Kelsey and Juju.
All right.
Like 9 and
All
10.
Changed my mind. I like it.
All right.
A tier?
A
Yeah,
tier.
A tier. I can't quite put it in S.
Juju's back.
It's tough.
Well, we've had a lot of good takes already. George Pickens wins Rookie of the Year.
S tier.
S tier take. Very
All
good
right.
take. Good take. Good take.
I think Justin Jefferson should have won. Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He got robbed.
Absolutely. Yeah. Torched. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
was
think
ridiculous.
it was
Highway
a
freaking
mistake.
robbery.
Wait. Are we going crazy? Are we really putting George Pickens?
Rookie of the year?
Dude, as
What
long as the
rookie's
dude
gonna-
doesn't get suspended, like
Any of the other rookie wide receivers that got drafted?
it won't be Sky.
Could be
Too
Jahan
many guys ahead of
Dotson.
him.
Could be.
Yeah, but this isn't a ridiculous take. I think this is a good take.
Have you
But
seen
is it
him?
an S tier
He's-
take?
He's been destroying people.
He looks good, Truman. I think it's an S tier take.
All right, you guys were all.
I
I think
like
you guys
it.
were both on it.
I think out of
like
all
it.
of the rookies, that's a very good shout.
Saints will win the NFC South. The next take. We're in on them.
But okay, that's literally only matters if Thomas
Edward
son
Brady.
kissing
Oh,
Brady.
I
If-
thought you were just gonna repeat the Skip Bayless tweet in all caps. Did you
What was
guys
it?
see that? It was like Thomas Edward, whatever his whole name is, Brady. I feel like I need to go find it now.
Did you guys
Just
see
so
the
you can
NFL
see it.
100 ratings?
Yeah, he got number 1.
Yeah.
That's
Did you
kind
see
of
where
ins-
Mahomes ended up?
That's what it was.
Eight?
It was him getting number
8 was
one.
ridiculous. The fact that
ESPN put Mahomes as number 1.
of course, because ESPN. Well, wait, hold on. No, I'm not gonna say of course to ESPN. Dog shit service, by the way. But Aaron Donald should be number 1 in my opinion.
Yes, always.
He's a game wrecker.
Yeah. See.
I know. They're doing it for clicks, man.
I know. They do it every year. Well, it's also the NFL players.
I
vote on
really
it.
wanted. Mahomes,
I can't believe
do you
it.
see
You
what
can't convince me that the NFL
Mahomes
players
changed
voted
his
Tom
pin
Brady
tweet.
number 1.
Mahomes changed his pin tweet to one of his first tweets for the Chiefs. It's like from 2017. It's like Chiefs Kingdom, let's go. It's like that's what he has pinned right now.
Interesting.
I think he's pissed about the list, dude. We know he's
I
gonna
hope
hold
he's
up 1,
pissed
2,
about
3,
the-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Yeah, at some point.
when he goes off.
Absolutely. Okay. And the Saints will win the NFC South. Where are we putting it?
I'm going
I like B.
B or C because Tom Brady is a
Tom
monster.
Brady's the man,
and
dude.
every time I say he's done, he's
You're going
like,
back on
watch
it?
me.
You're going back on all the times we shared?
But wait, the
Picking
Saints,
the Saints
did
to
beat him
go
twice
to have
last
13
year.
wins?
Dude, Tom's pretty bad against the Saints, actually.
Tom is really
Also,
bad
I don't.
against
Something
the-
about that
If
press
Jameis
conference he
Winston-
just had, dude.
Jameis Winston was top 4 in QBR.
I gotta take it about
When he got hurt.
Jameis.
If Jameis Winston would have stayed healthy, they would have threatened.
Are you thinking A here, Truman?
I'm fine to throw it in B. You guys' knee-jerk reaction was B. I'm fine to throw it in there.
It's close.
I just
just
the
saying-
Bucks are still good.
It's worth.
I'm not
it's worth
quite
having
ready
having
to
a
do
thought
it.
about it.
I'm not quite ready to put that in A tier.
I'm not ready to get hurt
Brady
again.
doesn't simply lose the division that easily.
Listen, I get it. You guys are scared. I understand.
Thomas Sleazy Brady.
As much as I hate to admit it.
Okay. Raiders finished below 500. In this division, somebody. I know we picked them all to finish above 500. Somebody's probably going to finish below 500.
Well, it's either them or the Broncos.
I
As
think
much
it's
as
the
I
Broncos.
want to say I love it because I hate the Raiders.
I think it's fine. I think it's a C tier take.
I'm gonna have to put this one in C tier, Josh, just because as much as I would love for it to happen, they have a pretty complete team.
Yeah.
We do have a question if we're still doing the charity thing. Absolutely, Easy Baconator. If you are on Twitch, you might have to bring up your computer. You should be able to do it also on your phone. You just go to where you normally subscribe to me. You can still subscribe. You can still use a Prime, but otherwise, instead it should say donate, and you can click on that and donate to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Absolutely, we're
Absolutely.
at 75 of
Please
our
do. Thank
$200 goal. It's looking less and less likely like we're gonna hit the 200, but that's fine.
Somebody could step up.
Any money is good money to it. And
Absolutely.
I think we'll feel great. So, that being said,
All proceeds go, by the way.
what?
All proceeds go to the charity.
Yes, we are not taking. I'm just going to Venmo you. Fair enough. I'll add it in.
There you go.
And I'll probably make a little donation at the end of the stream as well.
Absolutely, me too.
Okay. OU doesn't finish top 3 in the Big 12.
That's a scorching hot take.
That is indeed.
Baylor's gonna be good.
Baylor will be good.
Okie State's gonna be good. How good do we think Texas and K-State are gonna
Texas could be good. K-State could be good.
be? But
You know,
I don't know if it's better than OU good.
Are 4 of those teams, are 3 of the 4 teams there better than OU?
I think Baylor's gonna be 1 or 2.
But you guys are forgetting about Kansas.
Shut up.
Oh, I remember.
Sorry. I had to.
West Virginia is also supposed to be good this year. Is it possible that OU does not finish? Was top 4? Top
I mean,
3?
new coach. Never had coached.
Was it
before.
top 4?
Top 3.
That's tough.
It's OU. They always finish top 3.
It is very hard
Oh,
to.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. Easy Baconator. Holy shit. What the fuck?
We need to make sure he meant to do this.
Easy Baconator. Did you mean to send that much money? I want to make sure you slept. You slipped there. We do appreciate it. If that is true. All right. We do really appreciate it. Easy Baconator threw in $125.
To complete the goal.
We have reached our goal. Big shout out. You said that's what was needed. It was needed, and we do appreciate it. Jesus, we really
Friend
do
of the show,
appreciate
Easy
it.
Baconator.
Let's go,
Yes,
baby.
man. Absolutely. Thank you. Showing up big time for sure. Evan.
Thank you for your generosity.
Again, we really appreciate it. And again, it's all going to charity. I think I'll just donate it now, so it's kind of the goals updated where it should be. Let me make sure. I think I have no idea what I really don't know what card is attached to this, so I'll have to but I should have 125 on it, whatever it is. So, donate, donor information, first name, Evan, last name,
Name.
Name.
Continue payment. Don't look at my number.
Just, I swear I'm not taking a photo.
Perfect
Right.
time to have the Polaroid. Just print out the picture. No one take a picture of this. I promise I didn't, bro. What are you shaking
It
right
was
there?
just a selfie, I promise.
Jeez.
You're shaking a picture right now.
And again, Easy Baconator, we really do appreciate it. That is
Wonderful.
insane.
Thank you very
thank you
much,
so
man.
much.
Very generous of you.
Thank you so much. The donation will be added. You will get added to my body if you would like to. But we have reached our goal. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Evan. Jeez. Insane. Absolutely bonkers.
The GOAT indeed.
Stuff all around. But
He's here for the welfare of people.
He gets
He
added.
is a teacher, so
Yep.
here's for the youth and men and women of all ages.
Again, it's all going to suicide prevention, a cause near and dear to our hearts. Easy Baconator, absolutely the GOAT. We have reached $200 of our $200 goal. And I'm going to write this as big as I can, probably backwards, upside down. Right down the middle, right down Main Street here, right as Tina walks in. Yes. Oh my gosh. Over everything, into the belly button with the R.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Easy Baconator. We do appreciate it. $200. Thank you. Absolutely. Going to the American Suicide Prevention,
Yes.
American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We really do appreciate it. That's a big one, man.
Hopefully, we pay
Thank you so
pay for
much.
some internet, pay for some salaries with that money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep people working the hotlines.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
So-
the new suicide number? Do you guys? It's a new one, right?
Yeah, that's maybe good information to share.
I'll find that out.
Yes. And, again, we'll talk more probably about it at the end of the show. Put a nice little bow on it. Not to interrupt our with being too serious.
Right.
But, we could talk a little bit more about some
Oh,
stuff.
that's right. It's a new crisis number. It's just 988.
988. Oh, that's right. It's like 911
Yep.
now.
New number.
Yeah, you can just go 988 toll free.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
24 hours with English and Spanish.
Nice. Wow. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff all around. Good to share that information. All right. Moving on. Again, thank you again, Easy Baconer. Jeez. That's really, really great.
Josh's next take. Josh had a couple
Yes.
of college takes for us. He likes college ball more than the pros, but
Yeah. And he's talking college basketball here. KSU men's basketball will finish top 5 in the Big 12.
Stonks, send it.
S tier.
Yeah.
I think Jerome Tang looks awesome. I think
Looks
he had
like
a
the
great
real deal.
recruiting class. He's got people hyped up and excited.
For one thing, the stands are going to be packed at K-State for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, this is exciting as we've seen the basketball program. And he looks,
He's full K-State, man. He showed up at that. Okay, for those of you who don't follow KC Media or K-State basketball, Jerome Tang showed up there was a frat event. So all these fraternities at K-State got together to host a fraternity basketball tournament. And Jerome Tang showed up and brought some of the players to be the referees for the games. Like, he loves K-State. He's purple through and through. And
Man, they've been getting better and better
yeah. Yeah.
every year.
We're very excited about Jerome Tang. So, yeah, absolutely S tier take to put KSU men's basketball will finish in the top 5 in the Big 12.
we will be talking some soccer today, Truman.
We always talk some soccer. Manchester United doesn't finish top 10 in the EPL. I'm ready to give this a
What do you think, Truman?
C tier take.
I think it's a
don't
B.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they
Had
are
a really,
actually not good?
They had a really poor start. They're not doing well, but I don't think they finished outside.
They're climbing their way already out of it. That's why I was thinking it's a C tier because I don't think they're gonna finish that low.
But think of the fun, Truman. The fun.
It would be all right. It is a fun take. All right. Antonio Gibson will finish as an RB3. Man,
this from
when you submitted this would have been an S tier take. Shout out to Brian Robinson Jr. I hope he is recovering well after being shot over the weekend.
Coach said
got-
he said that he thinks he'll play week 1.
No, he didn't.
What?
He said he hopes he'll return for 2022.
Oh, is that what he said?
thought
I just like
2022
totally
week 1.
misread that.
Wait, one of
what
the
he said. I heard he was like fine.
I missed this news story. A running back got shot.
Yeah, you got,
The
the rookie running back for the Commanders.
In a attempted robbery.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I swear I thought he read
ODC.
it.
ODC.
He would be okay.
I don't think there's any way.
Well, I don't think it's severe.
because they mentioned that him being in stable condition, and I don't
Yeah.
think if he was going to play week 1.
just-
I don't think you could recover to play week 1.
Yeah, this would have been a
no matter
great
what,
take. Unfortunately, the running back in front of him got shot. Hope nobody.
Man, I really liked Antonio Gibson 2 years ago.
He was really
when he
good.
was a
He helped me out
rookie.
on fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man.
I had a really bad trade. I traded him away for someone terrible, and I was pissed. I was an idiot.
Yeah, it says Ron Rivera says Brian Robinson Jr. is doing well, but no timetable for a return.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, then completely disregard what I said.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to put this at the bottom. I don't think he'll finish as RB3.
But out of respect, I think we're going to put this in C tier because I think you would have been correct.
Yeah.
But I think after
Unfortunately, the circumstances since this take was recorded.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes will have more yards and touchdowns without Tyreek Hill.
Than last year?
Yes.
I like
this.
it.
I like this.
I'll bump it, yeah.
I think this is a great take. I'm going to put it in A tier, maybe not S tier.
Yeah.
He's got Matt Nagy back as a quarterback's coach.
He'll have 6 less interceptions this year.
Yeah. I honestly think 13, he had a career low in QBR.
Yep. Career low in touchdowns excluding his injured year, right?
Yeah. And
career high interceptions.
And I think, again, we talked about this. He looks so comfortable. I know it was the preseason, but you can tell when Mahomes is on a different level of comfort.
Yeah.
And this is it.
He was slinging.
He has been slinging.
He was slinging.
Yeah, it's been. Man, I'm excited for this year. Yeah, good take.
Yep. So I'm going to put this in the A tier, but not an S tier. It's not a slam dunk, but I love that take. Baylor's making the college football playoff. That is a spicy take. I think some Big 12 team pretty much still has to make it.
Is it still 4 teams?
It is still 4 teams.
They need to change that.
Are they going to?
They should, man. 4's not enough.
Where's Baylor at?
The only thing is that the SEC teams are super opposed to it because them playing an extra game allows them to choke one.
Right. That's fair.
And Alabama fans are like, oh my gosh, well, it just we're a tier above, and I'm like, yeah, bro, a 16 seed would never beat Virginia.
It's never happened before,
season.
ever.
I say it does help that Notre Dame is probably bad.
Yeah.
They're underdogs by 17.5 points going into this Ohio State game, and if they lose a game, they're probably going to drop behind Baylor. So for the record, the rankings right now: Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, Clemson, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Utah.
Utah was really good last year.
Michigan, Oklahoma, and Baylor. So that means that Baylor does have another top 10 team they can play. They also get to play Oklahoma State, who's ranked number 12. Notre Dame or Ohio State, one of those teams is probably going to drop, and especially if it's a blowout, one of them is probably going to drop probably past at least Oklahoma, if not Baylor also. They could drop to number 10 in the poll if it's a blowout.
I like the take. It's either A or S for me. I really do like
I agree.
I would like to put it in B for Baylor.
Okay. B for Baylor.
Your terms are acceptable.
You need to put in parentheses A or S.
No.
It's not a B tier take. It's a good take.
I don't know if Baylor
good.
will win the Big 12 because K-State's winning it. So I'm a little confused.
Okay.
But
I like the take, though.
Okay. Juju, Kelsey, MVS, and McColl will all go for 1,000 yards. Listen.
That'd be crazy.
Listen, man.
We're winning the Super Bowl if that happens.
Listen. I don't think any team has ever had 4 1,000-yard wide receivers. It is insane to be able to spread it around.
That well.
If Mahomes has 5,000 yards, let's look at Mahomes' 5,000-yard season year, shall we?
Yeah.
Chiefs 2018 Pro Football Focus.
Well, I know Reek and Kelsey both went over 1,000. Byron Pringle had what, like 6 or 7?
No.
Byron
Pringle had
like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so there have been 1,000-yard receiving trios. I don't think there's ever been
a quad.
A quad.
I don't
a
think
tetrad, if you will.
I don't think McCole Hardman can get there. I'm not sure MVS can get there.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yes, in 2018, Mahomes had 5,000 yards. He threw for 50 touchdowns. Your receiving yards went 1,479, 1,336, and then 519, 378, 334, 288. There was a lot of guys in between 300 and 100. There were 6 guys. And that's what it really takes is having guys having.
There have only been 5 1,000-yard trios in the history of the NFL.
Yes. Listen, I don't even think we'll have a trio.
And we're talking about wide receivers like Kellen Winslow, Marvin Harrison, Larry Fitzgerald.
I think we're gonna have 2 over 1,000-yard catchers.
Anquan Boldin.
And I think it'll be Travis Kelce and Juju. And I think MVS will probably have 700. And I think McCole will have 500.
There's been a lot of trios, however, with at least 900, and by a lot I mean 10.
So I'm gonna actually throw this in the D tier. I'm sorry, it's just an insane thing. There's only been 5
4
trios.
is nutty.
Do I think they're all going to be
is
very
insane.
good? Do I think
Yes.
they can all get over 600? Yeah.
Yes.
But even over 900 is a big stretch.
Yeah.
That's tough.
MVP season, MVP Mahomes season. This is actually my
S tier.
take. I'm ready to throw this in S tier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, slam dunk.
Definitely doable.
Dunkarooski.
Definitely.
Fuck all the Bengal fans.
And
Tune
Mahomes
in.
is
Tune in and complain.
I think Mahomes smells blood in the water with Tom Brady doing all this weird stuff in the offseason.
Yeah, he's ready.
What's the
Coming for the crown,
what's the
baby.
pressure that you're talking about? I don't really know what you're talking about.
Well, he's been really well. I know the Masked Singer stuff's been making him weird, but he's been like
The what?
strangely aloof in press conferences.
Yeah,
Like,
he has looked really odd.
he just looks weird.
Doesn't sound like Tom Brady.
Like he should.
Sounds like a weird, deflated Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's
like
weird.
he like regrets unretiring.
Yeah, it's weird.
Interesting. Okay. Carson Wentz finishes the season as a top 10 quarterback, either in fantasy, perception, or some sort of QBR type Evan. Here, I think this is. Let me look at QBR ESPN, because I think you guys are going to be very shocked. What 2021? I think I saw this.
He was good.
Yes, Carson Wentz finished 9th in QBR last.
He was
season.
good.
Do we think that Scary Terry can carry him all the way up there, though?
Absolutely.
Yes, I
dude.
think he's
Scary
playing with
Terry's
a better wide
beast.
receiver. I think he's playing with a better
And he's still
offensive
got Curtis Samuel, right?
or offensive talent around him. Yeah.
What about? I don't think he's got a better offensive line.
No,
Colts
maybe
have
not.
like a top 5 offensive line.
But he's got
Colts
Terry
do have
McLaurin.
really good.
He's got Jahan Dotson. He's got solid running
Oh,
backs.
I forgot he had Jahan.
They still got Curtis Samuel over there, don't they?
That sounds right.
I think he just got hurt last year.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm
I
down
like
with this take. I'm down.
A tier.
Sure. Yeah.
I like it.
Not a lot of D tier.
Commanders are kind of slept on, man. They're not that bad.
They definitely upgraded at quarterback.
Yeah.
AFC West comes down to a tiebreaker for division champion.
I think that's very possible.
That's how we drew.
Very
That's how we drew
possible.
it up in our picks.
S tier.
S tier. I think so. I think there's going to be 2 teams at 13 wins, 12 wins maybe.
Chiefs, Chargers.
Chiefs, Chargers. I think.
Yep. I think we drop one to the Chargers, honestly.
Right, but I think we win
Yeah.
one, so it comes
Yeah.
down to how we
Yep.
do with the other division.
Team that hasn't been to the Super Bowl in 10+ years makes it this year.
Listen, I get the tree that he's barking up. The Bucks. Last year it was the Bengals. Bengals haven't been 10+ years. The year before that it was the Bucks. The year before that it was the Chiefs. The year before that it was the Rams. The year before that it was the Eagles. The year before that it was
No, 2019 was. Oh, yes, the Rams. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
It was
I don't think so though. I
Patriots,
think
Rams.
all the teams with the curses got it out of the way, except for the Bills. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that makes this an S tier take. Because you could have the Bills go,
Mm-hmm.
Vikings.
Vikings could go, Saints could go.
Yeah, I guess Saints barely
NFC
check off that box.
Yeah, barely.
NFC is more wide open than
squeaking
anybody
in there.
thinks. Chargers could go.
They could.
Technically,
Niners
if we're
could-
talking
could.
about it like it's going to come down to a division tiebreaker, there's no reason.
Niners
to say.
could go, but that's obviously not 10 years.
I like this.
Okay, Evan's got some good takes today.
God damn it.
That's a good
Hold on.
take.
Let me format Painter. Hold on. I thought I formatted Painter this, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
Painter your format.
Oh god damn it! I gotta go.
Did you
Oh,
honey nut
fuck,
Delito it?
Oh god damn it. Oh, I gotta not hit the. Okay, then I go
Control
here.
C.
We're going great. We're going great here, guys.
Format those painters. I don't think you need to go that far. I don't think every single take is going to be S tier from here on out.
Yeah, well, they're all Evan, so we have. And Evan also donated $125, so he gets to go in the S tier for sure.
Okay.
Someone hits 5,500 yards this year.
Ooh,
So
that's tough, bro.
let me look. Hold on. The NFL passing record.
Isn't it like 56 something?
Yeah.
I think it's like 56,
It's
60.
Brady, right?
I think it was Peyton Manning. But let me look. It was
It's
Peyton Manning.
54-77.
54-77. It was Peyton Manning. He beat Drew Brees by 1.
That's right.
Oh yeah, because you remember the.
That
No,
was-
no. Never mind. I'm thinking of when he passed for career passing yards.
Yeah.
When he played the Chiefs that one time.
Oh, and he passed for a single yard more than he needed.
Well, but it took him till he needed 11 yards, and it took him till the second quarter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because that was the game.
And
he was
then
doing
they
terrible.
pulled them, and we fucking beat the shit out of them.
That was
so
a great game.
Does somebody break the record? Here's the thing.
Oh, hold on, real quick. I want you guys to name, the 3 quarterbacks that have gotten closest to this record, according to this immediate Google search. There's 3 of them.
Drew Brees, Tom Brady.
No. Drew Brees, yes. Tom
Matthew
Brady,
Stafford.
no. Not Matthew Stafford.
Wait, you say closest to 54-77?
Yes.
Drew Brees
according to this.
Drew Brees, I told you, already had 54-76. And
Well, that's not the one that I'm thinking
Tom
of.
Brady had 53-16.
Okay, hold on. Let me preface this. The yards I'm looking at are 52:08, 51:29, and 51:09.
Oh, well, then that one's wrong.
Who threw those yards?
That one doesn't have the updated ones. Tom Brady threw for 53-16 in 2021.
Damn, that's crazy.
And 52-35.
But yes, Drew Brees is 50. I'll give you this. Drew Brees is 52:08. Who's 51:29?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yes.
Do you know who's below that?
Who's 51:09?
James Winston. I've got the list right here.
You motherfucker.
But that isn't insane that your top of the top 9 passing seasons, the 5 different names that you see are Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and Ben Roethlisberger and Jameis Winston. Which two of these is not like the other? Mahomes is number 10 at 5,097 yards.
Oh, okay.
So what we're saying is 5,500 yards is really hard to beat. And nobody's ever come close to it, or people have come close. The 17-game season helps. If you think this is going to be a prolific passing year, then you should bet it. And also, if you go on FanDuel, I can show you this right now. I'm pretty sure this is a bet that you can line up on at least DraftKings, is someone to break the passing record.
Speaking of free money, though, Truman, have you seen that the MGM app is offering $200 of free bets?
Yes. Did you see that? Was it PointsBet is like 5 $50 bets for free, or like 5 $10 bets for free? I think it was $50 bets.
Bro, we're gonna be betting
or like
so much
10
free money out.
I can't wait to bet all that free money.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no way it could. I'm sure there's no way I could lose.
There's no. It's free.
Remember, you can only lose 100% of your money, but you can gain 2,000% of your money.
That's fair. He makes a good point. Hold on, let me.
Through gambling.
Season specials. Hold on, let me find.
Also,
No one
remember,
has ever ruin their life through gambling.
Absolutely. Also, remember, 99% of gamblers stop gambling right when they're about to hit it big. All right, this is all
Yikes.
jokes. If you have a gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-800-GAMBLER,
Please gamble
yes.
responsibly.
Damn it! I'm trying to find. Hold on, I'm trying to find this. Player totals, passing yards.
Jameis Winston, A to W.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
The
this
craziest part about that Jameis Winston stat is he threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
Yeah, man.
He was just slinging it. It might not have been going to the right spot,
Jameis
but he was
loves
slinging it.
Oh, here
the
you go.
deep ball.
Any player to break the record for most passing yards in a regular season is plus 250. So if you bet $10, you'd win $25. You'd hand me $10. I'd hand you back $35.
That's wild. That's not very high.
Oh,
So
here's one that won't be
wait,
broken.
okay. So the casinos think that it's a 1 in 3 chance about.
Yeah, any player to break. Well, no, it's not 1 in 3.
1 in like 4-ish.
Yeah, ish.
It's
Yeah.
like 3 times your.
Any player to break the record for most passing touchdowns in the regular season, which is 55, is so many. Yes is plus 1,000.
So they think it's way more likely that.
Well, yeah, because Tom Brady was 160 yards short last year.
It's still crazy that he threw for that many.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even really considered for MVP.
Well, and didn't somebody else throw for over 5,000?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think there was a couple guys threw for under 5,000. So somebody will probably break it this year. Honestly, I'd take that bet. I'd take that bet at plus 250.
We might have to.
I got no problem with that.
So what do you think? Someone hits 5,500 yards this year? A-tier take? The casinos agree with you.
No, they don't agree that it's an A-tier take. Justin Herbert threw for 5,000 yards. But 5 players threw for over 4,800 yards last year.
Playoffs.
But 5 players threw for over 4,800 yards last year.
Beat the Raiders.
And one of those was Patrick Mahomes. Do you think Patrick Mahomes could throw for 700 more yards than he did last year?
Absolutely.
If Tyreek Hill stops dropping the wait.
Yeah.
It's
I think
50 more yards a game.
I think he could do it.
That's one Tyreek Hill catch.
Mhm.
One D-Rop.
Yeah, yards per game, by the way. It just so for Tom Brady to hit those numbers, he averaged 312.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not that good though. That's not that insane of a number.
That's good, but you're right. That's not that good.
I actually love this take.
So, yeah, what, A tier?
A tier at least.
I'm down to put it in the A tier.
Okay.
Still 1 out of 3, not a 1 out of 2.
Which brings us to our final two. Skylar Thompson starts 2 or more games.
Pump it up. S tier, we don't even
take.
we don't even need to
absolutely don't even need to run the numbers. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Chiefs don't host the AFC Championship. C tier take for Chiefs.
Perfect.
Listen. To be the man, you got to beat the man. And nobody's hosted the AFC Championship game, and nobody else has hosted the AFC Championship game in 4 years. This is the longest stretch by anybody
In a long time.
And the Chiefs have also, in that stretch, not been the 1 seed like twice.
That's true. We have kind of lucked into it.
They were the 1 seed in
a couple
2018,
times.
and then they were the 2 seed in 2019 when the
last year.
Ravens lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they
Yeah,
were the
Titans beat 'em.
2 seed last year, and they
Who
were
was
the
the
2
1 seed
seed.
last year in the AFC?
What?
Bills.
The
right?
Titans.
The Titans.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because we actually had the same record as them, but I forgot. I got reminded that the Chiefs got fucking dick slapped by the Titans in
Yeah.
like week 4
Yeah.
or like week 6.
They did.
Because
They
I was
got annihilated.
no, it was week 7. We were 3-3,
was
and then we were under
really
500
bad.
after that, and we got annihilated. That's when I was like, holy shit, we could be in for some
Well, the
fucking
defense
trouble.
was just
And
horrendous.
then they rattled off like 9 straight wins.
Yep.
And then lost the last game of the season. Or
Yep.
no, they rattled off 8 straight wins and then lost to the fucking
Bungles.
Bengals, dude.
That did suck.
So,
I have a take for you, though.
yeah.
I think Russell Wilson's the worst quarterback in the AFC West. And I don't think that's ridiculous. I think the stats back it up.
He's the only one that you could say is declining. That's for sure.
He had a tough year last year. Wait, hold on. Where are we going to put this one? Sorry. Where are we going to put the Chiefs AFC Championship game one?
D tier. Chiefs are hosting it.
I put in C tier for Chiefs.
C for Chiefs.
It's too funny. Actually, I don't know, man. This is an unprecedented run that they've gone on.
Yeah.
Let's go B tier.
Okay. I'm
I
fine.
mean, it is.
Or you got to beat the best.
It is definitely possible that
B
we
for
don't
Bills?
host it.
Yeah. B for Bills hosting it this year, probably.
I mean, they could.
They have an easy
Unless they fall apart,
division.
or unless they run into the Chiefs, who are, for
Always
whatever
beat
reason,
them in
the
the
4
regular
seed.
unless
season,
they run
except
it,
for last year.
unless they run to the Jags.
The Chiefs could certainly be the 4 seed, which means they run into the Bills.
We only need 13 seconds to beat the Bills.
It's true.
It's true. It's true. Where's Chris? Fucking look me in my eyes, Chris. Well,
Poor Chris.
damn.
Well, yeah, no.
That was the takes. We did 'em.
Russell Wilson's the worst quarterback in the division.
Russell Wilson's the worst quarterback in the AFC West. This is a take by Owen.
Yep.
B tier take.
E tier take for
B for Broncos.
B for
Broncos.
Broncos country.
For Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Yes. Russell
mean,
Wilson.
I seriously know.
I like
the
it.
stats back me up.
Yeah, I like it. He's the oldest one.
He
I
like had
mean-
like 1,000 yards less than all the AFC West quarterbacks.
yeah,
last
but
year.
his finger was broken and he was hurt last year.
Dang, that's crazy. How finger injuries never come back to harm
But
anybody.
he was gone for like 4 games.
Yeah, gone off the score sheet because he's garbage.
Yeah, because he was hurt. Yeah, of course he was gone off. the
Yeah,
score
he
sheet.
went gone missing in big games.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
But for real though, I'm very
I mean,
serious.
the AFC West just has really good
It's true.
quarterbacks.
I really do think that Russell Wilson's the worst quarterback in the AFC West. I think that Derek Carr
like
is
it.
really
It's
underrated
bold.
because the Raiders just keep losing games, but it's kind of not Derek Carr's fault, except for the fact that he cannot perform against the Chiefs to save his life.
Except for.
Remember that 240 burgers got dropped on the Raiders last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's easy to forget how hard the Chiefs stomped last year. The Raiders, anyway.
Yep.
Because remember, everyone was like, "Oh, I don't know if the Chiefs can beat the Raiders." 40-9, and then 40-14.
Wait. All right. Wait. When were we supposed to do 3 non-AFC West takes?
Oh yeah, that we should add in. You're right.
Yeah.
Before we screenshot this, so I can post it on Twitter and make even more people mad.
Well, that
Because I have 1 AFC West take and a not AFC
What
West
would you
take.
take?
AFC West take?
I have Chiefs will have a top 10 defense,
I like it.
and Jameis Winston wins comeback player of the year.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. All right. So, what was your?
Chiefs top 10 D, and Jameis wins comeback player of the year.
I like both of those actually. Truman and I have bought into Jameis Winston stock.
Dude,
we were early
he was
buyers.
on my fantasy team last year, and they were good until he got hurt. Like, he was not doing that bad at all
I'm
with,
telling
like,
you, he
the
would've
better
finished fourth in
scenery,
QBR last year.
a better defense.
We were, like I said, me and Truman and I are Jameis Winston stock buyers. We were
Yep.
bullish on Jameis Winston stock.
Yep. My hot take: Vikings to the NFC Championship game.
I like it.
That is Truman's hot take, yeah. I don't like that one that much. I think the Vikings are really good, but primetime Kirk.
Primetime Kirk definitely going to have to cure his illness.
You like that?
Owen.
Oh, my hot take? Niners win the West.
Wow, that is a hot take.
That's my super hot take, yeah. I think they're good, man.
They are good.
They just need an above
Mitchell,
average. They
they
need an
got Debo.
above average quarterback.
All right.
They need
We'll see what Trey Lance has
If
in
Trey
him.
Lance can do it, then I think they could win. If he can't, then they can't. If he's just Jimmy G part 2, he can't do it.
Where do we put these stakes?
Chiefs top 10 D S tier. I like it.
S tier.
Dude, slam dunk. What do you
Top
need
10 in what?
overall?
But what stat?
They were like what 13th last year, 14th.
They were fourth. They were like seventh in points allowed, and then they were like 28th in everything else.
Yeah. Well, okay. I definitely like them for points allowed being top 10 because
Do you think
Spags,
that they have
Ben Break. I
gotten
like them
worse or
for-
improved? They got rid of their biggest liability that gave up like 1 billion yards on his own. They
I
got
like
rid of
them
Dan Sorensen.
for like top 15 in sacks this year. I think they leap way up in sacks since we were just like historically terrible.
They were,
in the
like-
sack
And Frank
department
Clark
last-
is
last
looking
year.
pretty mean.
He looks way
and
better.
lean.
In
Karlaftis looks
yards
like
allowed,
a beast.
Kansas City Chiefs allowed the 6th most yards last year.
Yeah, I
So,
think we cut that number
26th.
way down.
Yes, but they were 3.
How many yards is
8.
that?
They were 8th in yards allowed.
How many-
Sacks.
How many yards did they allow?
Yards did they allow?
Yeah.
They allowed 42-73.
Okay, sweet. We can chalk off 800 yards now that Daniel Sorensen is gone. So
All right,
our safety
yeah.
doesn't have to put his hands on his head as Daniel Sorensen gives up an 80-yard touchdown.
It's true.
That happened
Have
like
fun,
8.
Saints.
That legitimately happened like 8 times.
In sacks, the
Did
Chiefs.
they get both of them? Did they get?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
I forgot that they signed Daniel because I remember
They got
I saw,
them both.
I saw a Saints fan on like these are the kind of moves that top tier organizations make.
someone was like,
it
"Who's
wasn't
gonna
talking
tell
about
him?"
Tyrann Matthew. It was only
No,
talking
it
about
was
Dan
Daniel
Sorensen.
So he's
Sorensen.
like,
And we
"Who's
were
gonna
like,
tell him?"
we were like, no, bro.
all the Matthew freaking gifts of
The Chiefs were 29th in sacks last year, and I do believe that will go up.
yeah.
Oh, that
It
can't possibly
literally
be right.
has to.
Listen, if we're talking points allowed, I'm okay to throw this in A tier. If we're talking anything else, I'm not comfortable throwing this in A tier, and I'd instead throw it in C tier.
Chiefs.
Listen, for Chiefs, yes. But listen, the cornerbacks got worse. They got less proven.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is Fenton still hurt?
I really like
Yes.
our linebackers though.
Because that actually really sucks. Because Fenton
Let me look up.
has been a reliable veteran. I wouldn't
Yeah,
say that he's
reliable
like
slot
really
guy.
good, but he's also not bad.
I mean, for your like fourth dude on the depth chart, like
Yeah, you'd be happy with
you
that.
gladly take him, I think.
Right, absolutely. I do like Rashad Fenton. I think he's been
think he's
good in
good.
clutch situations, and he doesn't really get thrown at much, which is a good sign.
Mm-hmm. I like Snead.
Let me check and see who didn't practice today. Because I remember reading it earlier. Chiefs injury roundup. Let's see. Okay. Leo Chenal and Frank Clark didn't practice. Let's see. Smith-Schuster, Valdez Scantling, and Carlos Dunlap and Rashad Fenton were practicing today.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
And Trim McDuffie was also practicing.
nice. Healthy going into the season, huh?
About as healthy as you can hope.
Gotta hope.
So, what do you think, True?
Oh, sorry. I just fucking
A
smacked the fuck
tier.
out of the mic.
A tier take. It's a good take.
Top 10 defense. If we're talking scoring defense,
Yes.
then they can go in the A tier.
A for Afes.
A for a pretty good defense.
Yes.
Jameis wins comeback player of the year. Here's the thing. Derrick Henry's award to lose. But I said the same thing about Dak last year, and he fucking fumbled the bag big time.
Yeah, he did.
Who won comeback player of the year last year?
TJ.
Couldn't tell you.
Watt, right?
No, it was not Watt.
Let's find out.
Couldn't tell
Oh,
you.
it was Joe Burrow. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's
of
definitely
course.
Joey
Yeah,
B.
it was Joe
Mr.
Shiesty.
Joe Shiesty himself.
I'm done with all the Joe whatever the fuck nickname. He's good. He's not that great. All right.
All right. So Jameis wins comeback player of the year.
B for J Bo.
C for comeback player of the year.
S for Saints.
S for Saints is correct. Cool. Simple enough.
Let's go. I got an S tier.
Yep. Vikings to the NFC Championship game. Probably C for championship.
Yeah, I believe.
I do believe in it, honestly, but it is an insane take that has no backing in it at all.
They will have to finally beat the Packers for once.
That's true.
Yeah.
Didn't they beat the Packers last year? Didn't they beat them twice last year?
Did they?
Am I tripping?
I don't think so.
That doesn't sound right.
I know they beat him at least once, right? Or am I crazy?
Oh, they did beat him once. They beat him November 21st, 34-31.
What was the other one?
The Packers beat the Vikings 37-10.
Yeah.
Well, I was tripping.
Was it on a Monday?
January 2nd. Feels like a Monday.
Please tell me it was a Monday.
Looking it up. Hold on.
Calendar.
January 2nd. Nah, it was a Sunday. Well, what time was it at?
So close.
What time? Was it close to a Monday?
Was it almost Monday?
I'm gonna mute this tab.
4 hours removed from one day. It's pretty close to me.
It was Sunday Night Football. Oh, shit.
She could feel Monday. He got the Sunday scaries.
They got that. The shit kicked
Monday
out of them.
tomorrow.
Green Bay was up 27-3 in the third quarter.
Yep.
And Kirk Cousins got pulled? Oh, Kirk might have been on COVID protocol.
I mean, that'll do it.
I mean, probably.
That'll do it.
Yes.
craziest part about
Sean
last year-
Mannion and Kellen Mond was playing for the
The
Vikings.
craziest part about last year was at the beginning of the year when freaking Kirk Cousins did all the I'm gonna stay in a bubble, do whatever I can to protect my team, and that didn't end up being the craziest COVID take of the season.
Yeah.
Or in
Rodgers
his
made
own
everybody-
division.
Aaron Rodgers
I'm
made everybody
immunized.
look insane, look normal.
The Percocet saved me from COVID.
God damn, dude. Everybody was so. You remember how mad everybody was at Aaron Rodgers? That was insane. I mean, I think it was insane that he did that. It wasn't insane that everybody was mad at him, for the record. I
He
think
just did that ayahuasca, and then he personally fought all the COVID.
it's
virus
just it's
bugs.
like that. It's like that bad girlfriend you had in college where she's like, "Well, I didn't lie to you," and you're like, "Shut the you fucking."
It's like you didn't tell the truth either.
Yeah, it's like, shut up.
Wait. What take is this one?
Wasn't necessarily true.
I didn't.
Is that Russ is the worst quarterback?
No. This was
The
your
49ers won the
49ers
NFC West.
one.
I'm ready to throw this in C for champions of the NFC West.
C for
Or
champions.
D for don't think it's going to happen.
Really?
No.
A D?
I think Trey Lance is not going to be great. I think they don't have a good running back.
You
I
know, like
think
Elijah Mitchell.
Elijah Mitchell's already hurting on his hamstring issue. George Kittle is this offense is one George Kittle injury from really falling apart. Deebo Samuel could be figured out. Brandon Ayuk could be.
They don't have the cheetah anymore.
They don't have Matt Breida the cheetah. Listen, I am not very high on the San Francisco 49ers at all. And I don't think you were either.
F for 49ers.
I'm not ready to throw it in F tier, but I believe it belongs maybe in C or D tier.
Here for NFC West.
D for damn, what a big penis Owen has.
Nice. Speaking of lies.
Hey, Owen.
Hey guys.
Nice cock.
Is that your Kronk voice?
Yeah.
Patrick Warburton.
Nice guy.
Peter.
Hey Peter.
Hey, Peter. Patrick. Owen picked the San Francisco 49ers at 8-9, which is not the worst record in the division. We as a group picked them at 7-10 because I picked them at 6-11. 6-11.
We might be low on the Niners. I might be paying you.
I think I'm in an exactly correct spot.
I think I'm probably gonna be paying you the $5 for my picks versus the world.
Are we going team? Yeah, we should just go team for team and like just trade $5 on who was closest to their record. Maybe division for division.
I'm telling you, at the end of this year, me and you are gonna have a single $5 bill that we're going to be going like this. Yeah. We only need one.
Well, what will be nice is we can open up that binder and we can look at our picks for every single game, every single week.
And be like, we are dog shit. Or we're genius.
Yes, absolutely.
I think the latter is more likely to happen, personally. Yep. We're so good.
Okay. All right, let's rank it. Where does this belong after we've talked about everything?
It's a C tier.
C tier?
Yeah.
Or D tier?
It's possible, but unlikely.
I think it is possible if Trey Lance is good, so I'll say C.
From what I've heard people say, he's an athletic freak, but I just don't believe it.
But we'll see. They didn't let him throw the ball at all last year. So
C, D's nuts.
C for freak. The C.
Okay. All right. Whatever. That being said, we do need to kind of hurry up and get out of here. But I think, as always, that we do with these hot take episodes, we do a nice little top 5. And I think the perfect top 5 to round us off with here, gang, is top 5 of these hot takes that we've already ranked.
Nice. Truman, you got to get the song that I told you ready.
Oh, what's the name of it?
Oh, let's find out.
Okay. While Owen's finding that out, just slide me the phone whenever you get it. I actually have.
It's already pulled up. Hell yeah!
God damn it! Hold on.
And when we play that, we should mute the mics.
Oh, Hannah learns to read redeemed. Give cat treat. Owen, could you go give the cat a treat?
Where are the cat treats?
They're up over here. Is the cat over on Joe?
Yes, of course.
Would you just see that white bag of treats over there? White bag on the windowsill.
Left.
Yep. Open it up and just pour out some treats onto Joe's chest for the cat. Yeah, they're right towards the end. That's why I said just pour them out on Joe's. Owen's got to figure it out. Don't worry, guys. Owen is feeding the cat. I'm watching him do it.
Mission accomplished.
There he goes. He's fed the cat. He's fed the cat some treats. Good for the cat. Okay. All right. Top 5. I'll open up the list so you guys can see it.
Owen used cat treat on cat. It was super effective.
Woo. Mute your mic then, bozo. Okay, he didn't sneeze.
Because I didn't believe I was going to sneeze. Because I'm kind of built different. That's the thing about me. That's
yeah, you're definitely built different.
So I'm built different.
You look different.
All right, dude.
Bitch.
That's what your mom said.
That you look different?
Okay.
You guys ready for getting in on the roast?
It looks like a
you guys ready for the top 5? Top 5 hot takes.
3 to 6 for sure.
What?
Top 5 hot takes. My number 5, Magma is hot. What an answer. Wow, absolutely. Round of applause for Magma is hot. Definitely believes, definitely like that being in there. Number 4, Lions make the playoffs. I think that's a nice little
coming around on.
I honestly
take.
like
I think that's
that one.
fun. Number 3, Cowboys fans blowing up the franchise.
Has nothing to do with the bomb.
Yes, nothing with a bomb, just in the metaphorical sense, blowing it up so that they can kind of restart with everything. I think that's an idea that people don't think about very often, but sometimes you're just stuck in such a rut of, just mediocrity. And that's what they are. Dak Prescott, mid. Ezekiel Elliott, mid. Mike McCarthy, mid. It's going to take them cleansing all those guys, and it's going to take some hard decisions of not paying people. And they can't help themselves but pay those guys. So
that's true.
Number 2, Jameis wins comeback player of the year. Absolutely. What a great take, Ian.
Wonderful.
Nice work. But it's fine.
I saw.
Number 1, because I think it was just such an easy, dumb one. Look at the stats. Danny Dimes is just as good as Josh Allen. Top 1 take because it's just so bad, but it's so funny to look at.
Do you remember your top 5? If it's okay if you say no.
5, Magma's hot. 4, Lions make the playoffs. 3, Jameis wins comeback player, or 3, Cowboys fans blow it up. 2, Jameis wins comeback player of the year. 1, look at the stats, Danny Dimes is just as good as Josh Allen.
Wonderful.
The fact that it started out with look at the stats. Fucking don't show me your fucking...
Nice cherry picking.
Yes, your cherry-picked stats. Ooh, I picked the moment right before Josh Allen decided to go insanely good. Okay.
All right, here we go. Number 5. AFC West comes down to a tiebreaker. Love it. Spicy.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
Number 4, Raiders.
You didn't read my take. Oh, we are going to read your take right here at the end, Vincent. Sorry.
Number 4, Raiders finished below 500. I think that's a really spicy take. I personally really like it, but I don't think it's going to happen, but I would be overjoyed. I love clowning Raiders fans, all 7 of them on Twitter.
That's
It's
fair.
fantastic. Number 3, Mike Tomlin for Andy Reid trade. Love it. Truman knows I've been standing Mike Tomlin for as long as we've been friends. So I do like me some Mike Tomlin.
Fair. It's true.
Bears number 1 pick at my number 2. I'm down on the Bears. Their win total's 7.0 this year.
That's awful.
I'm an under better. I am hammering that under. And number 1, oh man, it's hard to choose.
You better be ready for your top 5. You've had all this time to look at it.
I don't know how to
On
read.
my number 1, out of all these, Patrick Mahomes, more touchdowns
I'm illiterate.
without Tyreek Hill.
What?
Love it.
More touchdowns without Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh, okay.
I cannot run back through my top 5. You're going to have to listen to the episode.
Fair enough. Guys, go back, rewind it 2 minutes, listen to it again, and then imagine it was Owen recapping his top 5. All right, Ian.
All right. My number 5, Carson, finishing top 10. I love it. I just think he slides in there under the radar every year. It's pretty good. Top 10. Love it. Number 4, the Pickens, rookie of the year.
Yep.
He's been destroying people. Who are they start? Are they starting Kenny Pickett? Or are they starting Trubisky? Do we know?
I don't think anything's been out yet.
I don't think that necessarily matters.
Nothing really comes out of Steelers training camp ever.
Yeah, I don't think the decision truly matters. I think that's a great take.
Yep.
I don't really know another rookie that has a better chance than him. What am I at? 3? 3, I like, obviously, Matt Ryan MVP candidate.
I knew you were going to go to your own take. I knew.
I'm going to do it. Matt
God
Ryan
damn
MVP
it, dude.
candidate.
No,
3.
man.
It's great. It's amazing. Number 2, Russ, the worst quarterback in the AFC West. Love it.
Absolutely.
Great take.
Absolutely.
Great take.
Thank you.
Broncos country. Let's ride to last place.
I'm realizing that there's like 4 takes on the Twitter that I did not even add because I just thought that nobody responded, and I totally forgot that people definitely responded.
Should we just rattle them off?
So there's
Quickly. Wait,
yeah,
let him finish.
Yeah, number 1, Lions to the playoffs. Honest, I don't know why. I
love
really
that.
like it.
That'd be so
I
fun if they
really
did.
like it. I think they made upgrades. I think everyone's really down on him.
What if that's the team? that goes to
Freaking-
the Super Bowl?
First.
I don't.
That's
I
the team
really
that can
hate
lo-
their quarterback
Oh, you
though,
gotta pick
but
a worst to first. That'll be next episode.
hate
For sure.
hate Goff. But I don't know. He could do it if he did it. He did it in
That one dude on TikTok.
Los Angeles.
Yep.
They do have better receivers.
Los
now.
Angeles. Let's ride.
That one dude on TikTok. The fucking Detroit fucking garbage cans. Jared fucking Goff. You know what I'm
Why
talking
would you buy that?
You know what I'm talking about with that guy? He's
Yeah.
like, he's always pronouncing things
Trap
wrong. He's
House
like,
Sports.
I was
Trap
perplexed.
House
I
Sports.
was bamboozled. I was stupidified. He always
yes.
makes up at least one word. I
All
liked
right.
his off-season content. He was like fishing. It was actually fun. But yeah, Trap House
Fishing
Sports.
is great, man.
All right, let's run through these real quick. Isaiah Hodgkins is a dark horse candidate for wide receiver 3. Could definitely go for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns this year. You might be
that?
asking, who? And that is the Bills wide receiver.
Yep,
He'd have
I
to
love
pass Isaiah McKenzie or Gabriel Davis. I do not like that. I think that's a C tier take.
Gabe Davis came on real strong last year.
The WTA is wide open. The Women's Tennis Association, as we all know. Jelena Ostapenko will secure a title for Latvia within the calendar year. Here's the thing that you need to understand about Jelena Hold on. Jelena Ostapenko. I looked this up whenever I saw Aaron do this.
Truman was ready for the WTA.
Here's the thing: is she's on a decline. She's won a title before. She's already brought home a title for Latvia. She won the 2017 French Open, and she hasn't done jack shit since then. And she's ranked number 16 in the world.
Truman, you gotta think with Serena really declining, it's opening up in the WTA.
Her career high in the singles ranking of women's tennis was number 5, and that was in 2018. It is now 2022, and she's ranked, I believe, 16th.
Not looking good.
She's not good. Not good anymore.
Aaron, I like it, but Osaka, she's
F tier take, Jelena Ostapenko. Fuck, you get that shit out of here. Lazio is a lock for the top 5 in Serie A. Lazio in Serie A, very solid looking team this year.
Yeah, we'll take that.
I think that's a boring take. Everybody knows that, Aaron.
B or A, I think that's fine.
Jody Fortson and Justin Watson both have more of an impact than MVS will.
Ooh,
Shut up.
That's a very spicy take.
Shut up about. I was listening to Carrington.
Wait, are all of these Aaron?
No, this one was actually Adam. Adam had this one.
Oh, okay.
Adam had another one in here. Oh yeah, he had the Allen Robinson's better than Cooper Cup.
Aaron doesn't watch Serie A.
I know he doesn't. But
okay, hold on. He looked up the standings. I'm gonna check Serie A standings, and if Lazio is currently sitting at 5,
he's right in there. I've also looked at this one before. But the thing about Jody Fortson and Just Watson, I was listening to 610 Sports Radio on the way home in Kansas City. Carrington Harrison was on there, and we were talking about what?
Lazio's at 3.
Yeah, right.
Tied for first with 6 other teams. Those teams being Napoli, Milan, Atalanta, Torino, and Roma. And Inter sitting right behind them at 6 points.
Yes.
After only 3 games played, they're all 2 wins, 1 draw.
Yes. But the thing about Jody Fortson, people are going insane for Jody Fortson. Listen, he is your number 2 tight end. A great season for your number 2. We talked about Demetrius Harris. Remember Demetrius Harris?
Yeah.
Remember that was probably the best second tight end that we've had in the last 6 years.
Blake Bell had a good season in 2018.
No. That was 2018 was the year Demetrius Harris was still here.
Oh, really?
And in that year, Demetrius Harris
600 yards? No, less than that.
No,
like
Demetrius Harris caught 164 yards.
Damn.
And 3 touchdowns. People were saying shit like, "Oh, Jody Fortson's going to catch 6 touchdowns this year." Shut the fuck up.
He's
the 5th or 6th option in this offense.
He'll catch 3.
It's fun to enjoy the kid though. He interviews really well. That's why everyone's high on him.
Yes, I'll be able to count the number of touchdowns that Jody Fortson catches on my hand.
I thought you were gonna go with Dick there. I really did. Just 1. I thought you were just gonna go with unless you have 2 fucking Dicks, dude.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, I'm fucking roasting. I was like, oh, okay.
The way you look, okay. I want the audio listener to understand what Truman's face looked like. It looked like Truman was counting the number of dicks that he had.
Yes.
To me, I was like, what? Wait, I was like,
hold on.
I was like, guys, is there more than 1? Yeah. Anyway, but he's gonna catch like 1 or 2 touchdowns.
Jeffrey Kane actually had a great point. I don't know if this is a hot take per se, but he said people are still underrating Mahomes / the Chiefs, even with those few people they gave away no longer there.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are.
I don't know if it's
I think
they
they are
underrating
underrating
them,
the Chiefs
yeah.
and Mahomes. I think Mahomes is ready to fucking stomp on them.
I can't believe people are so easy to.
It's just because they have the worst strength of schedule. Half those teams are gonna end up being bad.
Yeah, and also we have that strength of schedule every single year.
We're the Chiefs.
That's what happens when your division is good.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you're also good, so you play good team. That you play 6 primetime games against good teams. Like,
yes,
we've been through it the last 4 years. It's fine.
Yes. Evan also left a take that said that this isn't how anniversaries work, which was absolutely correct. Which is why this is no longer the 2-year anniversary. This is, in fact, the season 2 finale of Dahm. That's true.
That's an E tier take for Evan.
That is an E tier take for Evan. God damn it.
You missed
actually
the
an
list.
It's an A tier for anniversary.
Yes. That being said, it does bring us to Vincent's hot take.
It could be S tier for end of season special.
Brings us to Vincent's hot take, which is maybe the hottest, spiciest, most important take on this entire tweet. Ligma balls. No, that actually wasn't it. Sorry. It is probably the hottest, spiciest, most important thing on this, and that is that Ian is the best host of Dahm. That's true.
Oh my!
Which is an important announcement. That is the big announcement for Dahm. That's true. Is that we are officially adding Ian as a host. He will be here pretty much weekly, I imagine.
Yeah.
We've all
Stuff
missed an
happens.
episode of Dahm. That's true here or there. But we're not going to change the name of the show. I'm sorry. You can claim
That
the
is
exclamation point.
Totally fine.
Okay.
I kind of look like an exclamation point.
You
So.
kind of, yeah. Wait, what?
What?
We are
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
to announce the exclamation
Gotta wear
part.
big old shoes.
Who said
So
that?
you look like an
We are-
exclamation point.
We are ready to
Like
announce
shoulder pads.
that the exclamation
in here,
point
it's
is
bad.
actually an I turned upside down.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, he got it.
Yes. So, sadly, Vincent, I would have to rank that take in the I tier for Ian.
I do I shirts but a D tier for
Did-
Dahm. That's true.
Dave, you rushed yourself and you said E tier for Ian.
No, I said
I heard you say
He
E.
said
I
D
thought.
tier.
Oh, I thought.
No,
I
I
thought
said D for
when I
Dahm.
was-
That's true.
I thought when I was saying I thought you said E.
No, I
okay.
said D.
Oh, you said D. Okay, I thought you said E tier for
E for
Ian,
Ian.
and I was like, bruh.
Yawn.
He's really Welsh. Okay.
Yes, that is the big announcement, is that Ian is joining as a full-time host. Not to mention that also for fans of Steam vs. Machine and sports gambling content in general. One, sports gambling content. Sports gambling, it's going live. Fucking 3 days, man.
Oh shit. Right.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. On
Yeah.
the Kansas side, fucking nerds.
Yeah, I can't believe it. The only bad part about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drive 5 minutes to go gamble.
Idiot.
But that's gonna work for me, Owen. See, that's the fucking thing about it, Owen. Is that
I'm gonna have a clear mind going in.
I have 5 minutes. I have to decide. I have to like a bet enough to get in my car and drive 5 minutes, which will be even funnier when I lose, because it means I drove 5 minutes to fucking lose that bet.
What you? I'm about to send out a string of tweets. Missouri drivers furiously driving to Kansas to hammer the under for the Chicago Bears. People stop in traffic like, I'm trying to place a fucking bet.
Can you imagine all the traffic that's going to be at the Kansas border at like 11:57 on Sunday, where it's like, I gotta get my fucking parlays in. And they're all going to be high as fuck because Missouri legalized weed in November. God, that's gonna be
Surprising
so funny.
number of accidents
Smoke a little
increased.
weed, bet a little sports. Smoke a little weed, bet a little sports over here.
Wombo combo.
Reporting
if I've
live
ever heard
from
one.
I-35 South, lots of wrecks right out about the bridge into Kansas.
There's a bunch of fucking stoned sports gamblers wandering around the highway.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
I can't believe my 80-leg parlay didn't land.
Well, it was $10 to $1 million. Did you see some guy took a $25 bet and bet 4 NASCAR like guys to finish in the top 10 on a parlay and made almost $1 million.
They all did.
Fucking hillbillies have too much power now.
The Bills have always had power, brother.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Is this part of the South rising again? Is this part of
This
it?
is how the South rises. Oh my god!
Basically, from the way I see it, this is a win for the Confederacy. They're taking money from the Yankee sports
the
books.
only one they've ever had. Fucking Christ! All right,
How many Confederate flags do you think?
it's
he's
crazy
purchasing
that
with
Dahm
his
That's True is going to last shorter than the Confederacy after all these tropes.
How many?
Even though it only
So you said it was
4
a
years.
So you know it was a NASCAR viewer.
Yeah, it was a NASCAR.
Yeah. So
better.
how many Confederate flags do you think he's buying? It's got to be at least 2.
It's crazy. They're gonna buy $1 million worth of Confederate flags.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm done. Just one big one. All right, I'm done. All right.
Maybe it'll be their roof.
What?
You like they'll like tile their roof. They're like shingle their roof in the.
Red. Yeah. Oh my god. All right.
He's financing the next convoy through the South. That's him.
Christ. All right. We appreciate everybody for tuning in to Dahm That's True this week. We appreciate everybody for tuning in to Dahm That's True for 104 episodes up until this point. That is insane. I never thought we'd make it this far. Well, I guess I always think, honestly, we kind of, it's like that Rick and Morty meme where we kind of just keep crawling and it just keeps working. We just kind of keep going.
Kind of do just keep going.
We do just kind of keep trucking. We appreciate
It's almost
everybody
like we enjoy doing it or something.
Yeah, we do enjoy doing it. We do enjoy people interacting, people coming and hanging out. We appreciate all the listeners coming in. We appreciate everybody for donating to American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Special shout out to Evan.
Yeah, shout out to
big
Easy Bake.
thank you.
That was insane. I'm actually going to add in another. I think I'll add in another $30. You guys can watch me do it live on stream right now.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead and double that G. I'll
Just Venmo me.
Absolutely.
We'll add in 60 more bucks. Put it at 260.
Perfect. Dahm.
First name Dahm, last name that's true.
That's
Hey,
totally
once
believable
again,
name.
Don't look at my card number. Let's all be cool. Let's all be cool.
Quick, everyone look at it.
You know what's crazy is the first 4 digits of my card number and last 4 digits are the same. And that's all the hints I'll give you.
Why would you say that online?
They both spell out what? Boob.
Sherman, can you tell me the 3 wacky digits on the back? It's really gonna help me out. John Wick's actually trapped in Tilted Towers right now.
No.
Oh my gosh, no, man.
All
All
I'm
right.
saying, dude, he asked me to help him grab a golden scar. So,
John Wick needs your help.
did you hear what happened to the voiceover Pete?
No.
They kicked him off Fiverr.
Really?
Yeah, he's been kicked off Fiverr for like a year and a half.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, Fiverr didn't like his content. They thought it was like too predatory towards children because of the John Wick jokes.
Oh.
They didn't
All
like
right,
it, so they
then.
kicked him off the platform. But now he's a full-time streamer on Twitch now.
Nice.
My
Yeah,
man-
like
my
when they
man's-
banned him, he still had like 100 or so Fiverr key in his Fiverr queue. Like he had like a lot of money in it. But
That's crazy.
yeah, R.I.P.
My
voiceover Pete.
$60 has not showed up yet. But I'm pretty sure it went through. Everybody saw me do it. I don't know. It'll probably come through.
Yeah, I totally didn't write down your credit card number while you were doing it.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We appreciate everybody for coming here. We hit our goal. We hit a little over.
Yeah.
Really means a lot with
Absolutely.
a lot of stuff going on in the last week or so. So it was a long week. I'll say that. And it was close to our heart this week. So it was nice to have that. It was nice to be able to run this charity. And it was good to, it was a good thing to do, and it's nice to do it, every year. So we'll see you guys next
Absolutely.
year for the 3rd year anniversary. We're not going to have a show until then, so. $300 next year. That's the goal. Unless this goes crazy, and then we're going for $3,000. So,
Nice.
but
Evan, you ready?
yeah, yeah. Oh, all right. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We appreciate everybody for being here. Again, exclamation point Patreon. There's a Patreon now. It's Dean vs. Machine coming back again for all your sports betting needs.
And this would be the part of the show where we read off your name if you subscribed on Patreon.
Let's see. Has anybody got onto the Patreon yet? Probably not.
In the last hour and a half. That'd be lightning quick reaction.
Well, it's free. It is free for the first month. We will not charge you until October 1st.
That's true.
So you can kind of sign up. You can see if you enjoyed Steen vs. Machine, the bonus buds. You guys can kind of dip your toes in, see what it's like.
It's true.
Exclamation point disaster for our link tree. Exclamation point OD socials for
I guess what you need to add Ian's
is it
on
open
there.
disaster.
Is-
Man,
Uh-oh.
Sure thought it was disaster for the link tree. Damn. Oh, did I spell disaster wrong? Yep. Diaster. Damn. brutal.
Well,
yes.
Now we gotta change it.
Yeah, exclamation point OD's socials to follow Vincent on Twitch twice. Exclamation point disaster for our link tree. Exclamation point Patreon for the Patreon. Again, patreon.com/open disaster. Twitter.com/disasteropen. Twitter.com/Steam Machine. Twitter.com/Owen Gosh Dammit. And Twitter.com/
Oh, dog.
The Flying Toucan.
I think that is my name.
Is
Yeah.
it all one word? I feel like
Yep.
you've got a 0 in there or
No,
something.
no,
weird.
it's all one word.
It's all the Flying
There's
Toucan.
no numbers. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just scared of the unflying toucan, dude.
Yeah.
The flightless
The
toucan.
swooping toucan, if you will.
Beakless
Yeah.
toucan.
Again, a shout out to Bargy for donating. A shout out to NGK300 for donating. Man, Simon Scholar for donating.
Sarge
Again,
Bear.
easy. Sarex Bear. A
The
big,
Alchemist.
the alchemist.
His name's Alec, and it's chemist. So, like alchemist.
I like it.
Alchemist.
God, who's down here?
Sarge Bear.
Oh, that is Sarex Bear. Yep. And of course, again, a big shout out to Easy Baconator. Jesus Christ, what a big. Just about half of all the money that we raised was from Evan,
Chad.
which was insane. Absolutely incredible. So we'll see you guys. It'll be next Tuesday. It'll be the season preview. We're gonna talk MVP. We're gonna talk MVP bets. We're gonna talk comeback player of the year. Shut up. We're gonna talk comeback player of the year. We're gonna talk offensive player of the year. We're gonna talk offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, hell yeah.
Creed
of the year.
What?
Creed of the year.
Yes. Our Super Bowl picks. We're gonna talk. Every year, somebody goes from last place in the division to first place in the division. Pretty much every year. Who was it last year?
I'm pretty sure it did happen.
I want to think so. Let's look.
Was it the Rams?
Could have been the Rams. I was getting ready to say that. Oh, fucking! I got preseason rankings. I was like, it was the Bears.
I think it was the Rams.
Okay, last place. Oh no, is Cincinnati Bengals?
Ooh.
Did the Bengals win their division last year?
No, Browns did.
No way, right?
No, the Cincinnati Bengals won the division last year.
They went worse the first time.
They went to worst the first. Anybody else do it? Jacksonville, Denver, Philadelphia did not.
It's going to be the Jets.
Detroit, Atlanta, San Francisco. Nope, nobody else.
Okay, yeah.
So there you go.
At least one.
So somebody will do it this year. Be thinking through your guys' picks. You guys can kind of follow along, pick with us. Your options are New York Jets, Baltimore Ravens, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ravens is the easy slam dunk.
Denver Broncos, New York Giants, Detroit Lions, Carolina Panthers, and Seattle Seahawks.
It
Could be the
Giants,
Carolina
just 'cause that
Panthers.
division is
The Panthers?
stinky.
Yeah, the NFC East is always
always a good
pick
one to pick because
teams
they
are
all
so bad.
suck.
I'm putting stock in Ravens because I think that's
yeah.
that's the easiest division for it to be possible.
Yeah, and they've already done it.
Unless the Carolina Panthers come out of nowhere with Baker Mayfield.
They could do it.
What if he's feeling extra dangerous?
Yep. So tune in next week. Of course, we will see you then. And I'm trying to think of anything else that we can mention. Again.
Did you find out where the point is in the outro music, Truman?
No, we're gonna have to listen for a long time. I can remember where it is.
You went back to the start. We were at.
I know. We're gonna have to listen to a whole song.
So basically,
we really do appreciate everybody for being here. We appreciate everybody for hanging out. Again, follow all the OD social things. Make sure to follow the Patreon.
it's at like a minute, dude.
We've got so much
30
stuff.
seconds.
No, it's fine. We've got plenty of time. Again, shout out to all the viewers, all the listeners that got us here. Evan's pointed out, Dylan's pointed out, Ian's pointed out. Did you listen to the show before you came on it?
A
Don't
few
lie to me.
times.
What?
A few times.
Okay,
Yeah, I did your hot takes one last year, all the way from Kirksville.
that's fair.
You remember my absolutely flaming hot takes of
Makes sense. All right. Well, we do appreciate everybody for being here. You guys have been so great. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you guys for the next whole year.